Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Manchester United Arsenal show. Well, it's Manchester United, Arsenal, and Manchester City because obviously Veta couldn't make it on yesterday, but we had Yan City on yesterday. The squad depth at Sarcasm City TV is absolutely crazy. Everybody who is here is severe quality apart from Ryan. Everyone is top notch content creator. Everyone is top class, world class content creator as well. But Arsenal and Manchester City both keeping pace in the title race. Arsenal winning 2-0 at home to Luton Town after the 0-0 draw with each other. Obviously, Manchester City winning 4-1. I did a watch along on the playback for that game. They won 4-1 at home to Aston Villa. Good performance from Manchester City. They did look more like them older selves. That is because Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland are not on the pitch. We'll be discussing all those things. But before I bring in my panelists, make sure you run up the likes first and foremost. Hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share it across all of the socials as well. And that's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV. And subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Please keep all your comments, questions, Arsenal, Manchester City, or Manchester United related. And of course, if you want to make sure we read out your question, super chat people. But let me bring in my guys. We got Tony in the building. We got Veta in the building. What you man telling me? You man good? What we saying, man? Tony, you blessed?
Big ups, man. Big up, Flawless, man. Flawless, you know what's good, yeah? 16 over 10. You know, see, that's for real. 16 over 10. You know, that's for real.
16 over 10. Speaking of, wait, Tony, hold 10. That thought. Speaking of 16 over 10.
By the way, can I just say, the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Right, big up the panel. As for
Gets me all the time, bro. Gets me all the time. Gets me all the time. Gets me all the time. And you know what? Yeah, I also like the little remix you did on it, man.
That it wasn't me who did the remix, but shout out to the person who did the remix. That was not me. But shout out to the person who did the remix. Oh, good stuff. But Tony's in the building. Veta, my done. What are you telling me? You good?
I'm good, but I want to find out really clear because I'm at my son's track practice. Are you picking up background noise?
Yeah, but it's cool though. We can hear you. It's calm. It's not too noisy. If it gets too noisy, I just mute you or something. I'll let you know. So that's calm.
All right, bless. No, but everything's good, man. I'm on the show again. I had to return. After we had the convo with my man Tony. I noticed that it was a 1v2 last time. Now it's only 1v1. So you know what's happening here. Let's bring it again. Tony, I'm ready for you.
So yeah, we will be discussing that game actually because this is the first time I spoke to Tony. It's the first time I spoke to Veta since the 0-0 draw. Obviously, they both played and won technically yesterday. Now, if you are in the UK time zone, but big up for gaming for life. Big up Danny Ali, round 12. I see you as well. Walshy, J Dub, Warrior J, of course, here. Andrew Bell, Thomason. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. I see you, all of you. Lot. Big up to my guy Eli as
big
well.
Big up to Eli, man. Real one.
To everyone that's locked in. Yeah, of course. But Tony, we'll start with you. And before don't worry, people, we will get to the Manchester City Arsenal game from the weekend. But we'll start with yesterday's games technically now. Arsenal versus Luton. I didn't watch the game, but it seems like it was a comprehensive, routine home win. Am I correct in saying that, Tony?
See, man, you're very, very, very correct, my brother, man. You know, I can see the look on Veta's face. You know, he's looking rattled. You know. He's not looking okay. You can see it's written all over his face. See, guys, they all thought that Luton will come down to the Emirates and do the usual thing and put their usual spin on it, because these guys, even if they've considered 60-something goals this season, in about 28 games, their defense is poor defense. I really don't understand that. But Luton is a team that usually don't, they go down, but they go down clutching, they go down crawling, they go down, fighting and firing on all cylinders. Even if they lose, they hardly get battered like 7-1, 6-0 and everything. Their fans hardly leave them. Their fans are always down there, down to the wire, with them. But they came to a place called the Emirates, and Arsenal did our usual stuff. Professional game by the Arsenal today. We didn't need to, put in much effort or whatever, rested our players, still brought in, some kind of players that I want to see in the coming weeks. Players like Thomas Partey running the show with Martin Odegaard in the middle of the park. See, that.
Before you continue, just hold up, Tony. Just hold that
performance.
Tony,
yeah,
one
man.
second, just while I get to a couple of things. Big up first and foremost. Big up Staffy for the raid. Make sure you lot subscribe to Staffy TV. Check out the show after this.
Staffy.
We just did a Chelsea Manchester United preview over there, unfortunately. But big up to Staffy for the raid each and every time. And also big up to Nedu as well, who's gifted 5 Sarcasm City TV memberships. So if you're in the chat and he's gifted you 5 memberships, love for that, Nedu. Much appreciated. Make sure you big him up as well, man. So salute to that. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well, people. But shout out to Nedu, man. Doing great work. Big up to Sir for everyone else in the cut as well. But yeah, go on, Tony. Carry on. I just had to let that be known. Actually, and for the raid, run up the likes and hit the subscribe button as well. Run up the likes. There's over 100 people in there. Yeah, run up the likes. 50 likes. Like check 1212. Hit the subscribe button. Go on, Tony. Carry on.
See, Flawless. Arsenal expected goal margin today 0.93, and while we actually subjected Luton to just 0.19, man, that's poor, man. Ball possession 58% of the ball possession to the Arsenal. While Luton just managed 42. See, goal attempt. Arsenal had about 13 goal attempts today. Yeah, and while Luton just had a meager 5. See, that's how much Arsenal dominate games this season, mostly at home. Yeah, was sad and was savage with it when we're home. We make these teams caw and bow down to to the kings, in which we are. See, we're back on top of that table. It hurts Veta. You can see his face. He's rattled. Come on, man. See, Arsenal's top of the league. We'll wait for Liverpool, see what they do. But see, there's still some very, very important points in this matchup here. Thomas Partey coming back. Great performance.
Hey, pals, you ain't new here. You already know. Tony's one of a kind, man. There's only one Tony. There is only one Tony. Yo.
Oh
this guy reeling the stats at home to Luton.
No. Oh, wait. How is that shameless? Yeah. When Luton scored against Tottenham Hotspurs yesterday, everyone heralded them. Yeah. As they're gonna push. They're gonna get them over the line. Suddenly, Arsenal subjects these guys to maximum punishment, and suddenly Pedro appears and says grand shamelessness. No problem. It's okay. Good and okay. See here, Flawless. We did give a run into Thomas Partey yesterday, which was very, very key for me, because I want to see Thomas Partey in the next few weeks. Yeah. Help us out. We have Champions League. This guy is an European kroner, so I want to see him in that game against Bayern Munich. So I'm just happy with his performance. He just coming, staying stable, running the show in the middle of the park, and his fitness levels looks good. It's playing with a very, very high tempo, and I just really like what I saw today from this guy. Him running the show down there with Martin Odegaard. Key. See, we did bring in Zinchenko. We mixed things up today. Give our bigger players, a little bit of a rest. Kiwior played the 2 matches for Poland in the internationals, and also came back, played against Manchester City. It was just befitting for him to just have a rest today, of which we did call in Zinchenko. And Zinchenko had, a good game today. I'm not saying the best of games, but come on, man. This guy hasn't really gotten so much match fitness since Kiwior has been keeping him on the bench. When last have Arsenal have this luxury, to keep our main players down on that bench, even Bukayo Saka. Exactly. The luxury, man. Even Bukayo Saka. The manager came out and said, hey, Bukayo Saka is okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Veta.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm with you. I'm agreeing with you. John saying Veta down there hating. I agree with you.
I know. He's hating. saying. I get that, man. See, yeah, and even Bukayo Saka, the manager, came out in his press conference and said, you know what, yeah, nothing serious happened to Bukayo Saka. He's okay. But you know what, yeah, we still threw him out of the first 11. He didn't play today. He wasn't even in the bench. He didn't even have to come to the party. And yet, we had a professional game today, kept it simple, at the back, solid in the back. I told Veta when I came here last week, I warned this brother that you're talking to the best. You're talking to the best defensive pairing in the whole of Europe. This guy disbelieved me. Well, the prophet's in the pudding yet again. Keeping a clean sheet. See, yeah, Arsenal is
one shot on
best
target they had as well.
defensive team in the league. We've kept my brother, man. See, throw those stats away. We don't need those ones because Arsenal keep doing the most. We don't even need those ones this season. See, yeah, we've kept the most clean sheets in the league this season. Man City, where are you? Where are your clean sheets? Liverpool, where are your clean sheets? Arsenal is the one with the clean sheets. Why, Veta? Why would you deny that Arsenal has the best defensive pairing in the whole of Europe?
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it. It was on full display versus me just a couple days ago, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, first.
Okay, we get into that later on. So fellas, yeah, we're back. Top of the league. The best, you know. We'll wait for Liverpool. Yeah, tomorrow. No problems. Yeah. See, you know what? This is where the gauntlet is gonna be dropped. Yeah. Tomorrow,
the gauntlet's being laid down.
Pack the bus when you get to Anfield. You know, you're fighting for a relegation scrap.
Wait, Tony. Let me just ask you. You think Sheffield United get a result?
No problem. You know
what?
Wait,
Tony. Tony. Hold up. Do you think Sheffield United get a result at Anfield?
Bro, it's a relegation scrap. What are we talking about?
That's not what I asked. Do you think Sheffield United get a result? What's your prediction for the game?
That's what we're saying. Bro, it's a relegation scrap.
I just need two numbers, Tony. I just need two numbers. I need two numbers. Prediction.
And you don't want to listen
Liverpool,
to the
Sheffield United. I just want the prediction, and then I listen to the context. I need a prediction, my friend.
Okay, I do think Liverpool would win. The favourites to win the match.
Right.
Yeah, the favourites.
Okay. Why are we still asking Tony for predictions? Why are we still doing that?
That is true. And that being said, you know what I'm saying? I say Flawless is a wild. Big up Ryan, man.
By the way, can I just say, the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
I big up the panel. I told as for
that edit is crazy. That remix is crazy.
The remix is mad. And let me get to the super chat from Nedu as well. Nedu, big up for the super chat. Thank you again for the 5 memberships. Big up for the super chat. He says, big up my brother. Just love to support the hard workers out here. Hey, big up to you, Nedu, every single time.
Big up, Nedu, man.
Yeah, man. Every single time. Appreciate it.
Nedu, Igbo one nemo, you know, he has an Igbo name. So I have origins from the Igbo tribe. So, you know, partly of the Igbo tribe. So big up to you, Nedu, man. One love. See ya, guys. We're back on top of the league. You know, we are waiting Liverpool to see what they do. But you know what? Yeah, that isn't even why I'm scared at all, or happy or excited. Why I'm even more excited is that on Sunday, yeah, another 16 over 10. My biggest enemies will have to do the show for me. See, you know what? Yeah, usually, in New York. Before, yeah, when you know, during the crime heydays, yeah, you know, people used to, you know, the mafia, yeah, used to send their little boys, yeah, to go, you know, and take the hit for them, you know, and that's where they started bringing that Rico. So when they bring Rico, you know, they take both the boss and they take the, you know, the little G's. On Sunday, I'll be sending my little G's, Manchester United. I'll be sending them. Yeah.
We the little G's now.
Come on, bro. I'm top of the league. Come on,
where the little G's?
Yeah. You're the little G's. So I will be sending my little G's on Sunday against Liverpool, and then they will do the
So-
job for me.
So
They
Tony,
will do
let
the
me.
man job
Okay.
for me.
So
And,
two
you know,
questions. What's your
anything can
prediction? What's your prediction for that game? United Liverpool.
United, come on, bruv. We
Score
saw what
no.
they did to. We saw
Scoreline
what they did
prediction.
to Liverpool in the FA
I need.
Cup.
Hey Tony,
2-1,
I just need
2-1.
two numbers. 2-1 Manchester
2-1,
United.
it's at
And
Old
another
Trafford.
question. Okay, cool. I'm not even disputing that.
That
Secondly,
isn't a deluded one, right? 2-1.
no, that's
At
cool.
Old Trafford.
Secondly,
Exactly,
you called
man.
us little G's. You called us little G's because we're playing against
They
Liverpool.
do it book when one big ups, man. Big ups.
Big up to Nedu. See that people
One nil.
we multicultural over here at Sarcasm City TV, man. We multicultural,
They
man.
do
So
one
whether
them.
so whether it's people from is it the Ebu tribe you said yeah? Is that the
Yeah,
name? Am I
yeah,
saying that correctly? So whether it's the
Yeah,
Ebu
yeah,
tribe,
yeah,
you got
got that right.
Vader, you got Vader over there in Canada, you've got me over here in the UK, and then you got people who just speak absolute foolishness as well. Like
By the
this,
way,
but
can
here
I
we
just
are.
say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them. Right.
I big up the panel. I told as for
Oh my days.
It's, you know what's funny about the clip is seeing people's initial response, like seeing Vader's response to it is making just cracking me up, yo. I'm just that secondhand embarrassment and just sheer disappointment.
The man is going to be famous for the wrong reasons. I'm telling you.
100%.
man.
Without doubt. But let me get to these super chats as well. Big up to AKCTID who says, big up Vader, we're champions no matter what. CTID. Big up to you, AK, every single time. Big up to, yeah, and obviously Tony already got to this, but big up to you, Nedu, for this super chat as well. Much appreciated. But just one question, Tony. So you said we're little G's because we're playing against Liverpool, and Liverpool we're gonna cost Liverpool.
No.
So when you lot travel to Old Trafford,
No. That wasn't see the flawless. That wasn't
Go on.
the context which I used that.
Go on, what was the context?
Which
Go on.
I used it. The context which I used it is that I'm going for the title. You're
Yeah.
not going for the title this season. So it's
Cool.
a seasonal one. It's within the context of a seasonal
Yeah.
run into the
Uh-huh.
for the Premiership. You're not
Uh-huh.
there. I am there. I'm running
Yeah.
with the big boys. You're not. So I'm sending you, who's the little
Okay.
guy, to go and mess Liverpool
Okay,
up.
so you missed my question. So when we play Arsenal towards the back end of the season, are we little G's for Liverpool and City because they're also chasing the title?
That's what I'm saying. I will just circle back to it. It is
Go on.
still based on the premise that I'm going for the title, and you're
Are them
not in
two
that
not going for?
conversation.
Wait, are them two not going for the title? Liverpool and Manchester City.
No, I'm talking about you, Manchester
Yeah, so
United.
I'm saying. So I'm asking you the
No.
question: are we the little G's for Liverpool and City because we play you towards the back end of the season?
Yeah, because you're not in that same
All
conversation.
right, cool. So we're little G's. All right, cool. I was just
You're not
asking.
in-
I
you're
just
not
wanted
in
to
the
clarify
conversation.
because we
No,
can't
I
be
know
little
it
G's.
hurts.
Yeah,
I know it
yeah.
hurts. I know it hurts. Flawless.
I
It
know.
hurts.
I'm
But,
devastated about
you
it.
just
Man.
have to take that L. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
man.
I'm absolutely devastated about it. You know what I'm saying? You can see it on my face. Crying. I could cry right now, man. Why are you laughing, man? You know what I'm saying? Why are you laughing? I could cry right now, man. I thought we boys and you just gonna do this to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Yeah, I got you. I've got you months. I'll send you through the link, no problem. Because it'd be good to get a Liverpool perspective. I got you. But Vader, I don't know why I started the show asking Tony the question, asking him about Luton Town when I knew it was going to come to Manchester City anyway. So we may as well get your thoughts on the Manchester City Arsenal game before we get to the City Villa game. So yeah, your thoughts on everything. I know you got plenty to say. Like
I got lots.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm not going to ask you anything specifically. Just get it off your chest.
No, yeah. Let me flow. I appreciate that. Now, the reason why I was shaking my head, and Tony, you're so shameless. I'm not frustrated. I'm not upset. I'm not irritated. Listen, I was just listening to you. I'm shaking my head because I heard you say the Kings are back. The Kings are back. What the Kings are? What Kings? Kings of what? What are you back to? Because there's nothing that you've been crowned. There's nothing that says that you're the king, unless you're referring to me and I'm back on the show. I kind of get it because I've been winning 5 out of 6. But this king talk, you need to relax with that. Now, it's good to see you top of the league. There's a game in hand, or not a game in hand, but Liverpool still have to play. I'm expecting them to deal with Sheffield United. I think everybody should be expecting them to deal with Sheffield United. When we talk about the City and Arsenal game, on the show, last time I was on here, Sarcasm City TV, and we spoke, I said, listen, Tony, I hear what you're saying, but you're talking like you're playing checkers. I'm here to teach you how to play chess. And the way you were talking all big and bad, and I tweeted this when Flawless put out the socials, I was like, let me hear the spin. Let me hear the spin from Tony. Let me see how he's going to remix this in terms of how he was talking going into the game. Because that shirt you're wearing, I'm not seeing as much chess in it this time around. It's not fitting you the same way. Because you had ridiculous chess when we spoke last time. And your voice isn't as deep. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I haven't seen anyone do a spin better than you since Michael Jackson, rest in peace. This is absolutely ridiculous. You talked all big and bad about coming to City and slapping us, dealing with us, saying that we are nothing. We're nothing like the trouble-winning team, and that you clearly disrespected us. You know what's funny though? And this is why you guys are the most hated fan base. Because you talk reckless. You talk almost like you have no sense with regards to football. You talk like you don't respect your opponents. But you know what's funny? Your manager does. Your manager respects City. And your manager showed the utmost, the absolute pinnacle of respect. Because have we ever seen Arsenal set up like that before? Not even versus Porto, not even versus Sporting last season, not even versus Liverpool. He showed City the utmost respect. You know why? Because just like that Dave Chappelle skit, he wasn't going to run in like Rick James and put his dirty boots on my furniture. No.
Say, fuck your couch, nigga.
He wasn't going to do any of that. He took his shoes off at the door. He took his shoes off at the door and respected my house and said, you know what? I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to attack you. You know what? No, this isn't a shot at Flawless, but you know what? I'm going to do my best version of Ollie Ball. Everybody that's inferior, everybody that fears City, you know what they do? They play on the counter. Everybody. And I said this on shows before this. I said, Flawless, listen, I take it as a sign of disrespect if a team doesn't set up with a low block.
You said that, yeah.
I take it as a sign of disrespect. Listen, you're coming to the three-peat trouble winners, winning 5 out of 6, and you think you're going to play your brand of football? Nah. Do like everybody else and defend for your life. I've never seen a better game from Kai Havertz, from Odegaard. No, Tony, I let you speak. No, Tony, I let you speak.
How many shots on goal did you have?
Tony,
how many shots on goal did you have?
Tony, let him land because he let you land, and then you can respond. Let him land, and then you gonna have ample time to respond. Do not worry. He let you land, let him land, and then you can respond. The floor is yours, Tony. You know I will.
Tony, you know how it is, man. Listen, this is like a freestyle battle, all right? You had your 2 minutes, now it's my time. I got my 2 minutes. Listen, your manager showed the utmost respect, and I expected it. Did I expect it to look like that? No, I didn't expect Saka to play like a left back the way he came into this league, playing on the right wing. I didn't expect him to play a right back. I didn't expect Jesus. You talked about Jesus. You didn't want Jesus. Jesus played a shift, not for his offense. He done told us his best thing isn't scoring. He told the world, I'm not good at scoring. You know why he was on that pitch? To defend. Kai Havertz did his best version of playing defense as well. Odegaard was the only kind of bright light, but he was only trying to do things on the counter. He had no build-up play. Your entire team defended for their lives. You want to point out the stats of what I had in terms of attack? Tony, I told you this. I give credit to your center backs. You've got the best center back pairing. But when your entire team decides to defend, what do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do? When I play against teams that don't even have your quality and decide to defend for their lives, it's hard to break them down. Now I'm looking at Arsenal. Tony, relax.
Break my team down. What are you talking about? You European champions. You're the FA Cup champions, 3-peat champions. I expect you to come. I expect you to break me down.
I hear that, Tony.
Didn't.
However,
you need to be court-martialed for these things you're talking about. You need to be court-martialed. See, you're the biggest team in Europe right now, and as we speak.
Yes, you showed me that when you came to my house.
You're the Premiership champions. How are you telling me, that Arsenal came down to your yard, that you said you were going to smoke us off the park, off the planet, because even if I had chest that day, you did have chest. You were all up in the gym, pumping up the chest, but right now it's deflated. How many shots on goals did you have that day? And you had a ball possession of 75% in that game. How many? No, just answer, because you need to be marshaled. I
had one shot on target. I had one shot on target.
Brother, understand. How many shots on target? Say it again.
You just said it.
Say it to these people. Say it to these people. These people.
And Vea, before you respond, because he did just say one, I got a question for you, Tony, because we ain't letting you get away with it. What happened to you going to the Etihad to smash them up? That's what I want to know. What happened to that? We talking about chess. What happened to that? Don't smile. Don't smile. Don't run. Don't
Tony, don't answer it. I'll answer it for you. Tony, don't answer it. I'll answer it for you.
You know what? It's simple. I just wanted to show these guys, that see, I can come in, I can, come to the Etihad, dance with them the way I like, show defensive display down there. And again, see, you expecting Mikel Arteta, to go down there and bamboozle this team.
You did.
You said no.
I let you flow. Let me finish.
When was the last time? When was the last time this team was beaten down there?
Hold up. No. We ain't doing that. Wait.
It doesn't matter whether you play that video or not.
I dislike both your teams. Oh, we definitely playing the video because this energy is different. So for those that may not know, let me find this. Hold up. Wait. Let me play this because the energy is different now. Hold up. Wait 1 second. Hold up. There we go.
When we beat these guys, up, smash them up at the Etihad.
Smash them up.
Oh, flawless, man. Flawless. Oh, my days. Flawless. I see man is creeping me up. See, we'll go out there and survive, man. What are you doing? Man. Remove this.
I'll let it play again. Don't worry, people. So you hear the start of it because that's the most important bit.
See this man.
I'm not hearing anything else because it's different now. Wait. Hold up.
These guys, up, smash them up at the Etihad.
Smash them up. Smash them up. So what happened to that? I don't want to hear that they haven't lost there and their City and their European champions in trouble with. What happened to smashing them up? What went wrong?
See, man. At the end of the day, I had the best opportunities in that game. They only had one shot on goal. I'm giving you context to everything. I had more chances. Gabriel Jesus fluffed his lines in 2 chances. I had other players get like 1-2 chances down there. I told you that game was going to be won either through transitions or the team that's more fast in counter attacks. See, Arsenal was.
You said you were going to smash them up.
See, but it didn't happen.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking. It didn't. We all watched it didn't happen. I want to know why it didn't happen.
See, Manchester City also defended properly. They defended properly. Okay. Even in the
so your prediction was wrong.
Properly.
So your prediction was wrong.
It was wrong. But but again, I came out there. I came out with a draw. Good draw. So,
it's a good point.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
I agree with that.
And that's why I'm top of the table. That's why I'm top of the table.
Was you disappointed the way Arteta set up?
From an offensive
standpoint, not defensive, offensive. Let me clarify that. From an offensive standpoint, were you disappointed?
No. I was.
So you were happy with how you attacked?
No, but see, you cannot just go into that City matchup here.
I'm just asking. I didn't say, hey, Tony. I didn't say go into the game.
Open our defense to attack.
I just asked you a question. All I asked was, were you disappointed with how Arteta set up?
So you wanted to go open our asses down there for these guys to smash us up.
Hey, relax. First and foremost. Secondly, I'll clarify this just before you don't presume things. Ask me because I've spoken on this game many times. Actually, I respond to answer your question. You just said, do you want us to do this? So I'll answer. I actually think Arteta set up in the right way. I don't have any issue with how he set up. I think it's a very, very good point. But what I'm talking about is you said you were going there to smash them up. It did not happen. So therefore, I'm asking you, are you disappointed with the way Arteta set up, or are you happy with it? There's no right or wrong answer.
Yes. No, I'm not happy with the way he set up, but again,
Okay, first, that's all I'm asking.
But again, I'm okay with that point. I'm okay with that point.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah,
I'm asking.
I'm totally okay with that point.
Hey, Tony, there's no right or wrong. You're more defensive than Arteta at the Etihad. I'm not. There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, that's Bukayo Saka was playing down there in that game injured. Of course, Martinelli that game. Gabriel Jesus, come on, man. We all know that Gabriel Jesus just came back from injury. He's not really looking that good. Come on, man. Let's don't pretend down here, yeah.
But we know why he played him. We know why he played him.
Off that game. Come on, man. We're not 100%.
Yeah. Typical Saka injured. If you're injured, get off the pitch. You're injured, don't play.
Good and okay.
If you're injured, don't play.
But again, we still show you guys who's boss, who knows how to defend, and we actually defended. We defended our Hannah. Before that place is a barbecue center for the Arsenal. Yeah, 5-0, 4-1.
That's all well and good, Tony. You defended very well. No one disputed that.
Big Steve came to my channel on. Shout out, Big Steve. Big Steve came to my channel on Tuesday and was saying, "Hey, Arsenal packed the bus. You couldn't allow me or give me spaces to get to hurt
you." You did part of the bus.
Big Steve, that's not you are champions. Big Steve, you are champion.
That's
what are
Tony,
you talking about?
Tony, that's all well and good. Tony, stop deflecting. Stop deflecting. No one's questioned your defensive nous or your defensive progress. Everybody gives you credit for it. Nobody's not give you any credit for it. Everyone says you defended very well. I agree. Stop deflecting. We're not talking about you from a defensive standpoint. We're talking about you from an offensive standpoint, where you lot were piss poor. Saka's injured. If you're on the pitch, I'm not hearing it, because if Saka scores 2 goals,
how were we piss poor?
So you were piss poor going forward. So you were good going forward, in your opinion.
Listen, how were we piss poor?
No. Hold up.
Now, can I answer you? Can I answer you?
What's the question I'm asked?
Let me answer you.
What's the question I'm asked?
How were we piss poor attacking when we were?
Were you good?
Flawless.
So you were good going forward.
It's a simple thing. I'm trying to. It's a
you were good going forward.
How were we the worst attacking when we had? Flawless. Can you hear me?
I didn't say nothing. Carry on. I didn't say nothing. Carry on. Yeah. I'm listening.
Flawless.
Yeah. I'm listening.
Flawless. How can you say our attack was underwhelming when we had the best chances in the game, when we had more shots on goal than Manchester City? Yeah, the European champions. Come on, what are you talking about? Arsenal had the best chances.
Okay,
you know how I can the best shots.
Okay, you know how I can say that
miracle amount of shots.
You know how I can say you are. You know how I can. You know how I can say your attack wasn't good because both attacks were poor. Were you better? Yes. Were both attacks shit?
Was that better? Then why are you attacking the better team?
Both
then you don't have a problem with me. You have a problem with Veta.
I don't have a problem with either. I do not have a problem with either. Let me just clarify this. Let me just clarify quickly before you. I don't have a problem with either. First and foremost, where have I said I have a problem? Secondly, all I've done is take away from your deflection. Defensively, Arsenal were extremely good. Nobody's disputing that. Offensively, you were piss poor. That's the point I'm making out. But you don't like that, so you want to deflect and talk about City were also poor. City were awful in that game going forward. As were you lot. Were you better than City from an attacking standpoint? Yes. If there are 2, you are 3. Both shocking.
Flawless, you're being unfair to the Arsenal. Questions I want you to be asking is why was Haaland their robust? Yeah, who scores?
You know why? You know why? You know why? Because you defended very well. Stop deflecting. Stop deflecting. Stop deflecting. You are not going to deflect here, Tony. Don't try that rubbish over here. Stop deflecting. You are not going to try that rubbish over here. Haaland got locked up because you lot defended very well. Nobody's spoken about Arsenal from a defensive standpoint. Nobody's criticized. Nobody's wait, let me land. Nobody, because your attack was shocking and you don't want to talk about it because it was shit. Your attack was shit.
And Man City's attack was shocking. And I was the best attack of the attack.
I agree.
As well. So
I agree. I agree. We agree on that Manchester City. I agree.
I need to address the two of you.
Go on, Vale.
I need to address the two of you, and I'd appreciate not being interrupted, Tony.
No interruption.
You spoke for 8 minutes. I didn't say a word. All I did was shake my head at the nonsense that you kept talking. Now, when we want to point out the difference between the two teams, you're quick to point out, European champions, FA champions, 3-peat champions, treble, all of that stuff. We're that. And we were that before you made your predictions. We were all that before you made your predictions and you were talking all big and bad. Now, when this game happened, when this game took place, I went into there with no Stones and no Walker. I went in with those two players missing, and we talked about the potential game that was going to have them missing and why I predicted it was going to be a 2-1 win for City. I wasn't talking all big and bad like you're going to get smashed and kick out of the place like I've done to you in previous years. I didn't talk that way because I recognized I was missing some key players. And then when that game started, I had Ake that left the pitch, so my defense even took another hit. Now, you played with your starting 11 and had no issues in terms of players leaving that pitch. They all played, and you got subbed on with strength. Now, I'm going to point out the huge difference here. You set up to defend. Like I said, Arteta came to my house, took his shoes off, and said, you know what? I'm not disrespecting City. I'm going to ask questions, and I'm going to ask questions in terms of they're attacking. I'm going to respect that. I'm not even going to give them a sniff. Every player, all 11 players defended, and you can't deny that. You've never seen Saka or Jesus put in a defensive shift like that. Now, do I believe that you can do two things at once? Can you play that defensive and be effective offensively? No, I don't. But then when you look at City didn't set up to defend like you. That's where you're being bad disrespectful. That's when you're trying to shift the blame and deflect. Because I didn't defend like you, but you know what I did? I played my style and I still kept you to 2 shots on target. You defended for your life and you kept me to 1. So who had a better performance in terms of team setup? Another thing that I want to point out is you want to talk about shots on Tony. Don't interrupt me, Tony. Tony,
Let
you just lied.
Let him land, Tony. Let him land, and then you can respond. Let him land, because he let you land. Let him land, and then you can respond. Go on, Vega.
I had 1 shot on target. You had 2. You had 6 shots taken that entire game. I had 12. You want to throw out stats, and I couldn't read the comments because I'm on my phone. The comments are a lot smaller. But you want to throw out stats. You know what's funny? Since 2021, no team has kept Arsenal to 6 shots in an entire game. And I did that by accident. I did that not even setting up a bus. I did that not even focusing and having every player defend for their lives. You want to talk about stinkers? 6 shots the entire game, Tony. 6 shots. So when we want to point blame or we want to say, oh, look at City and look at what they weren't able to do, hold the mirror up. Because the way you were so focused defensively, you missed your chances at being an attacking team. And all these fluff chances, all of these chances that went away, I pointed it out. If they fell to the foot of Jesus been telling you he's not a goal scorer. He'll help you with build-up. He'll help you connect play. But who cares about the chances that fell to his foot? Because were they really that threatening? Now, at the end of the day, I'm not critiquing Arteta. Arteta was like, listen, you know what? I'm retreating. I'm literally retreating this City game, and I'm going to fight for another day. I'm not going to allow myself to lose this game and drop 3 points. I'm going to take a point and move. Because if I take a point and move, nothing changes between me and City. And yeah, I'm going to concede 2 points to Liverpool because Liverpool already had the win. Now, would I have taken that approach? Has my manager taken that approach? Hell no. Hell no. Every time, regardless of the situation, if I see a weakened opponent, when my manager's seen a weakened opponent, they still attack. Does it result in getting a win or a draw? Not every time. So Liverpool were at their weakest last season. Their weakest, and we still left there with a 1-0 loss to them. But we attack. That's the difference. Cojones, no cojones. One team will attack. One team will choose to play the long game. Do the chess game, which your manager did. He's like, nah, I know what it means to my fan base. I know Tony's going to be able to leave here and talk about, I took 4 points off 6 from City. Let me move like that. Listen, I've evolved. Well, you know what? All that evolving will mean nothing if you don't win this title. And your manager made a choice to concede and give 2 points to Liverpool. Now, I'm not out of this. I'm not out of this title race. You're not out of this title race. Neither is Liverpool. I've said it. I've been saying this. Liverpool are the favorites to do this because they're 3 points up and there's only 9 games left to play in this league.
Well, you thought though.
Tony, before you go, Tony, let me get to the super chats before you go. And Ryan actually asked a good question. Let me get to these super chats. Big up everyone locked in. First and foremost, are you not entertained? That's one thing I will say. Are you not entertained? More creativity here than you've seen in that 0-0 draw at the Emirates between these two teams. But big up to AKCTID, who says, Tony, 700 million equals one dinner plate. Damn, nah, they won the FA Cup. They won the FA Cup. But big up to AK, big up to Eli, who says, I'll be real, it was abysmal attacking display from Arsenal Football Club. And that's all I was saying, people. And I've said this about Arsenal. And don't get mistaken, I know Tony ain't seen me like speak on this, but I said the City were worse. I expected much more from them. The onus is on them. They're the better side, in my opinion, and they're the home side, and they have better attacking players on the pitch.
Exactly.
So I expected more, but I still expected more from Arsenal on the counter attack because I was just like, right, you lot, it's just surprised me. I've never seen Arteta play like that. And again, there's nothing, let me just clarify this. There's nothing wrong with the way he played. I was just surprised because I've never seen it before from him. From I seen him going long from goal kicks, I was like, oh, this is different. And anyone who knows me knows I'm a defensive-minded manager. So I don't have any issue with it. It just surprised me. It was a shock. And if you look at it, City were there to be got at. And he really didn't go for it. City were there to be got at.
Flawless. You were watching the game. Ake came off that pitch at like the 25th minute. That's a vulnerability in defense. You know what I'm smelling? I'm smelling blood when I bring on a Rico Lewis if I'm Arsenal. If I'm Arsenal and I see a young player like Rico Lewis have to play in defense, would you not think that the strategy should shift a little bit? Don't defend for the entire 90. Look to get your chances. Now, hey, different horses or different courses for different horses. Now, one thing I'm gonna say, Tony, and I'll let you speak. Everybody was talking about how this game was so built up. The matchup was going to be epic. It was going to be an exciting game. And many neutrals will say it was a snooze fest. It was boring. You know what's funny? We now played another game. A lot of those neutrals said that this Luton game was boring as well. There seems to be a common denominator in both situations on why the games are boring. And I wasn't in that Luton game, so you do the math.
Let me get to this necessary super chat. Speak up to AK CTID for another super chat. Much appreciated. Says Saka's still in Vardio's pocket. By the way, Tony, in capital letters. So he's letting you be known. And big up to Sheik. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV. He says, Tony, you mentioned nothing about Saka's injury, and he put injury in quotation marks before the game. Secondly, didn't you want to smash City? No, did he? Yeah, he did. He did want to smash City. It didn't work out that way, but he's happy with the point, which I do get. And it's actually a good question. So I'll get to this, Ryan. You said, Flawless, I got a question. You said Arteta didn't trust his team to go toe-to-toe with City. But would you have said that about Prime Mourinho when he would park the bus with Chelsea? Two different things here. One, I'm gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna kill this dead. And the thing is, Tony, you shouldn't be all in this because you're around my age, so you know about this. But you're gonna play the fool as you always do. So you know we move. But hey, someone gotta do it, man. You're just missing the clown shoes and the face paint. But hey, each their own. I still love you to death, Tony. But as we were saying, one, that was a style for Mourinho. He was pragmatic in general. That was the start. And two, he never went into these games not to go and win them. When it was prime Mourinho, we're talking about. There's like actually a counter-attack. Like he had Drogba, say it was Robin, and say it was Damien Duff. I just used those three as an example. You're actually countering. Arsenal went there with Havertz, Jesus, and Saka. You're not trying to counter-attack with those three. They're not built for counter-attacking football. If he was really going to go for it, you know who he plays? Trossard, Martinelli, and Saka. If he genuinely wanted to counter-attack. I've never seen, let me clarify this, prime Mourinho go to these places and play for a draw. He would be defensive, but he'd actually hit them on the counter-attack. I'm sure the Chelsea fans in the chat would be able to tell you the front three is better than me. So like a Andre Schürrle would be in the front three, a Drogba who I mentioned, a Robin, taking it further back, a Damien Duff, for example. There was actually a plan of attack from an offensive standpoint. Chelsea would actually punch you back on a counter punch. Arsenal just was in there just like, all right, a point's good enough. But hey, that's the difference right there. And on top of that, Prime Mourinho actually won league titles and Champions Leagues, you know, something Arteta didn't do and hasn't done and won't do with Arsenal. But hey, we'll find out about that. Once Vader's back, he can respond to some of the stuff that he said as well, because we'll wait for him to get back. But run up the likes, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Of course, big up Dow, man. Of course, I always got jokes. As bad as my team is, these jokes are going to run. I'm telling you that. But Ryan, that was actually a good question. I'm actually very, 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 very surprised. Yeah. And to Black Diamond's point, Fergie used to do the same thing. There's nothing wrong with being defensive. That's the smart thing to do. That's where I agree with Tony. Going to City and playing open football is just foolish. That's dumb. But you defend, and then there has to be something down. There has to be a plan of a counter-attack down the other end. And that's one thing with Fergie we did. Like, whether it's like, all right, we playing Park Ji-sung, but Rooney's out there and Ronaldo's out there. There's a plan. Like, but there was no plan.
Flawless, yeah. We did get certain chances from transitions. Mind you, City were giving the ball away left, right, and center, in the middle of the park. So we did break them in the midfield a couple of times during transitions and a couple of times during counter-attacks. But again, all of them won't amount to chances because they are City. They are City for a reason. Yeah, they're European champions for a reason. Yeah, let's stop talking as if these guys are like some bozos that were just meant to go there and just turn them over and just, power them with goals. Come on, man, it doesn't work like that. Even if I talked a big game, but man, it turned into something different. And I really later found out that, a point is okay for the Arsenal.
It's a good,
well.
What I will say is, I think if you're a bit more ambitious, you get better. I think the criticism Jesus is receiving for missing those chances.
Get battered. No. You put ambitious.
No, I'm not saying get battered.
Get battered.
You have the best defensive team. You have the best defensive team in Europe.
Facts.
Bro.
Trust me.
Oh, now you don't. Now you don't, Tony.
Trust it. Trust it.
My day.
You have the best. If you went there with a team, if you go there with United's team,
away from home, you have the best defensive champions.
Oh, your defense doesn't travel. Is that what you're saying? Your defense doesn't travel.
Let's be fair. No.
Let's be fair.
Actually, Arsenal have better performances away from home. We hardly concede away.
You have the best defensive team. You have the best defense in Europe, according to you, and according to others. I'm not even. I trust it.
But again, you're playing against the European champions. These are two different things. You're playing against the European champions. You're playing against the current champions.
I'm here. I'm just going to be my lighting's going to be dark, but I'm here.
Yeah, no stress. Yeah, no stress. Man.
Yeah,
it's
sure,
all
man.
good. It's all good. But you don't. But the manager's shown that he don't trust. And again, Tony, let me just clarify this again because you keep losing this point. I don't think Arteta did anything wrong. If I was Arteta, I'd set up the same way. What I'm not hearing is the lack of attacking intent. Like Ryan's talking about Arteta didn't settle for the draw. Yes, he did. That's why he played Jesus.
That's exactly what he did.
That's why he started Jesus. That's why he started a defensive winger. No one here is going to tell me, just to clarify, that Martinelli is a better left winger than Jesus going forward. Everybody on the earth knows Martinelli is the better left winger from an offensive standpoint than Jesus. You know what Jesus trumps Martinelli at? Defensive duties. There's nothing wrong with him. I've watched Sir Alex Ferguson play Park Ji-sung out wide in certain games. I've watched us play Phil Neville. I've watched us play John O'Shea. There's nothing wrong with those things. I'm just stating that he didn't go for it. Yeah. I think it's disingenuous. No, it is. No. It's disingenuous to say, Ryan, because you're talking about things you didn't know about. That's why you just love Arsenal. That's what.
And Tony, why do you hate hearing that? Why do you take offense? Why do you get irritated? Why are you upset to hear that your manager set up for a draw?
I'm seeing different things, different people with different talks, with different ideas, with different bashings of the manager, forgetting a point from the Etihad.
But again, you need to take
I did not see. It's not for you.
This Michael Jackson spin.
I'm hearing it from different people.
Again, wait. Let me just go to Ryan. No. Again, Ryan, Mourinho did not used to do that all the time because you don't know. That's why. Stop talking about things, Ryan, that you don't know.
Come on, man. We do know that Jose Mourinho was a defensive coach. You know,
don't conflate the two
and
things.
he won games.
Wait. Hold up.
I know, but look at my drift.
Who said he wasn't a defensive coach?
You never give me a chance to get my stuff.
No, because you be saying stuff. Who said he wasn't a defensive coach? Who said that? Who said? The reason why I cut you off is because you be stating things as facts that nobody said. That's why I cut you off. Who said Mourinho? I actually started saying Mourinho was a defensive coach. You know what I'm saying? Just Ryan, what I'm talking about is not even at you. This is at Ryan talking about things in 04, 05. He wasn't watching ball like that. That's the point that I'm
No,
making.
I'm trying to use that point.
You have people
to
talking
get to
about
my
it.
context.
If you look at Mourinho and you look at Arteta and think it's the same thing, you just don't know football at the end of the day.
It's
That's
not
all
the
I
same. No one. See, you didn't even allow
No,
me to.
no,
finish.
not you. No, Tony, not you. Ryan saying that, not you.
Good. Okay. Good.
Yeah,
See,
it's not the same shit. What are you talking about?
Mourinho used to defend, get points, win games. I get that. Mikel Arteta has been playing attacking football throughout the season. Yeah. When we started, maybe we didn't, get a striker during the summer. Maybe that's why it didn't really get to work in the first half of the season. But in the second half of the season, we're spreading the goals abroad. We're playing attacking football. We're looking good, passing the ball quicker, more grounded on the floor, on the ground. Yeah. Players with aerial ability.
Versus lesser teams.
Things are going well. I've scored 33 goals in about 8 games before this Luton game. So let's don't act as if Arteta hasn't been playing attacking football. What is bad? Now, Flawless, you've pointed out that, hey, that's the best way to actually set up. You actually said that. I hear that. Again, what's bad? What's bad if a manager decides that, hey, you know what? Yeah,
Tony, no one's saying anything's
bad. I don't think. Let me land. I don't think going head to head with City will make any sense.
Hell no, of course not.
I'm ahead. Listen. I'm
Tony,
ahead.
you better respect me. You better set up defensively. Come to my house. 100%. We all agree to that.
But again, it's due to some reasons. Come on, man. I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead of you right now. It doesn't matter if you win your whole
Even
game
if you weren't ahead of me,
from now
Tony,
to the end of the season, and I win my games from now to the end of the season, you're not winning that league before me.
Tony,
I'm in second for a reason.
I understand that.
He's setting up defensively isn't bad. And again, what's even bad?
No one is saying it's bad. Why do you keep saying that, Tony?
Just listen, Vetter. Listen, Vetter. What's even bad here? Why aren't you even recognizing the genius of Mikel Arteta for actually even mixing things up?
The genius.
Being both an attacking manager this
season. Hold on. So we refer to Ollie as being a genius for setting up for a counterattack versus City. What are we doing here?
How to set up his team for a low block. Defensive coach, attacking coach is giving everything up for you this season. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
I think, like I said, my the issue that people have, even though I personally don't have the issue with it. No, Tony. The issue that people have with it, even though it's not me, is just the lack of attacking intent. You lot played for the draw, and his subs tell you that. Look at the substitutions. He played, and there's nothing wrong with playing for the draw. Let me just clarify that. It's just the fact. It's a surprise.
No, Tony, you've had the mic way too many times.
But why are you not asking Veta? Why are you not asking Veta? See,
what I'm asking Veta.
I accept that criticism. Good. We should have done more. I do get that.
You know why?
Again,
you know why I'm not. You know why?
Criticism isn't the criticism shouldn't be on me because they had 75% of the ball possession, and they had only 1 shot on goal.
Okay, so I'll explain why.
Can you ask him?
I'll explain why.
Why?
I'll explain why. If you shut up, I'll explain why. If you stop talking, I'll explain why. No. You listen.
You've not heard my question.
I heard your question, so relax. Yes, because you've been talking, my guy. So I heard your question. The reason why is because Veta don't deflect. Veta's already said we were poor going forward. That's why.
You're not Veta. Allow him to answer that. Ask him.
I've already spoken to Veta about it. No. You don't dictate what goes on over here. Just to clarify that first and foremost. Secondly, I know this. I know this. No, because I know what
Tony is showing more attack today than his team did versus City. Tony, relax.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? Veta don't deflect. The reason why I'm on your case about it, because you like to deflect. I asked you about Arsenal from an attacking standpoint. You start talking about defending. That's nothing to do with what I asked. So if you try and bullshit around, I'll bullshit around too. And you can't bullshit, I'll bullshit. So we can do this dance, and I can do it better than you. So we can do this anytime. That's why we're here. We can do this an hour and a half from now, 2 hours, 3 hours. That's calm.
But you're not City, though. You're Man United, though.
Yeah, Man United. Cool. And you're Arsenal. And what have you won? And you're Arsenal, and what have you won? And you're Arsenal, what have you won? And you're Arsenal, what have you won? And what have you won? Exactly. Because you don't win trophies. Because you don't win major trophies if you can do that. You don't win major trophies. You can do. How many European Cups you seen? How many European Cups you got? How many Champions Leagues you got? Huh? How many Premier Leagues you seen in your lifetime? If you want to go there, let's do the history lesson. How many Premier Leagues?
That's what you naturally.
How many Premier Leagues you seen?
That's what you naturally.
How many Premier? You wanted to do history. What have you won?
No, but for 10 years,
and for 10 years, what have you won?
And
you ain't won nothing in 10 years.
But for 10
years, you ain't won nothing.
I'm sorry, man, but for 10 years, you haven't won.
You ain't won a major trophy in 20 years.
So, come on,
and you ain't won the Premier League in 20 years. You ain't won the Premier League in 20 years. And what? What's that got to do? What's that got to do with anything?
I'm challenging for the title.
Challenging hype in it, but are you going to win it? You ain't going to win it.
I challenged last season. I'm challenging this. I'm challenging and I'm top of the
you
table this season,
but
you know where to be found. Your ceilings
That's all you man
leaking,
doing it.
Man.
That's
your
all you man
ceilings is still leaking.
And we have more Champions League than you.
Your
Champions League is still empty. And your Champions League is still empty.
Your environment is a toxic environment.
Still got no Champions League. Still got no Champions League. Still no Champions League.
Come on,
what we talking about? Spurs got more European heritage than you. What we talking about?
There's pools in your toilet.
Is and your Champions League spots
your
empty.
roofs are leaking.
You know what I'm saying? And it's empty. And it's empty. And what? You don't. So what? Challenge what? You don't win. You don't win. What do you win? What do you win? Tell me what you win. 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 Tell me what you win.
Show me your chest. Are you gonna beat Chelsea tomorrow?
Tell me what you win.
Are you gonna beat Chelsea tomorrow?
Are you gonna win the Champions League? Are you gonna win the Champions League?
Are you gonna beat Chelsea tomorrow?
Are you gonna win the Champions League? Are you going to win the Champions League?
Are you gonna beat Chelsea tomorrow?
Are you gonna win the Champions League? 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 Are you going to 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 win the Champions League?
You're not finishing top 4 this season.
Are you going to win the Champions League? Are you going to win the Champions League? How about that? Are you going to win the Champions League? Because you've never seen one in your whole life. And you're nearly 40. 4 decades on the earth and you've never seen a Champions League. What are we talking about here? Nearly 40, mate. Man's pushing 40.
Champions League feels nice, Tony. I'm going to tell you, it feels nice.
What are we talking about here? We can do the history thing. Let's do the history thing. How many Premier Leagues you seen? 2. How many Premier Leagues you seen? What are we talking about here? You ain't seen a Premier League title in 2 decades. What are we on about?
It's 3, man.
What are we on about?
I've seen 3.
You've seen 3. Well done. I've seen 12. I've seen 12. Don't chat to me. I've seen 12. I've seen 12. Seen 12. So I've seen 9 more than you. What are we talking about here? I've seen 9 more Premier League titles.
Go get it again.
Have you ever seen a treble? You ever seen a treble? We'll get it again before you. We'll get it again before you. We'll get one 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 before you, mate. We'll get one before you. Let's just clarify that. We'll get one before you.
Put a bet on that?
We'll get one before you. Any amount? Yes. Put amount. How much? Name a number. Name a number. Oh yeah, stump now. Stump now. Nothing to say now. Silent now. For the first time in the hour.
No.
The name is. I ain't putting no £1,000 on it. I ain't putting no £1,000 on it. I ain't putting no K on Manchester United and Arsenal. Are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? I said a K. I got people to look after. I said a K. Are you crazy?
No
K. You know what I'm saying? I said a K. I said a K. I put 100 on it though. I put a 1 on it though. I put a 1 on it. I don't trust you to give me £1,000. I don't trust you to give me £1,000. I don't trust you to give me £1,000, but we'll put a 1 on it though. We'll put £100 on it. 100%. You all put £100 on it. You
don't even need to put any money on it. You just need to talk about who's going to be accountable when it's all said and done. Now, Tony, this is the thing that I want to talk about. I want to bring it back.
We ain't let him do that. No, Vega, hold up. You all put £100 on it. Do you want to put £100 on it?
It's okay. Vega wants to say something, man.
No. You don't want to. No, who's back place, man? No. Whose place? Let's put £100 on it. Put your money where your big mouth is. Now you don't want to. Now you don't want to talk. Now you don't want to talk. When everyone else is talking, you want to talk. Now you don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's put money on it. Let's put money on it. Now I just want my £100. Let's put money on it. Let's put money on it. You know what I'm saying? Man just talking a whole heap of rubbish. Let's put money on it. Now you don't want to talk. Now he's silent. Man don't have no faith in his team talking about challenging. You man don't win shit. I was saying, let's just clarify that. Right. Nice new stadium and it's empty. Yeah. Put £100 on it. Put £100 on it. Put £100 on it. Yeah, in April, well done. You were top of the table last year. Put your money on it, Tony. Put your money on it. Now he don't want to put his money where his mouth is because he don't back his team. Because he knows they're shit too. That's why. These men will always fall short. You're just a new Liverpool. Just Liverpool in London. What we talking about here? I'm saying, man, try to chat to me about this nonsense and he don't believe in his team. You lot are going to win the same amount as us this season. Nothing. What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? You don't believe in it. Go on, mate. Now you want to talk. Hey, where happens to the £100? No. Put £100 on it. Put £100 on it. Put the money on it. Put the money on it. You want to put £100 on it? Yes or no? Exactly. You don't.
£100. I win the title before you. 100. Because even me too, I don't trust you to give me 400. So
I'm gonna,
I would never bet that. Yeah, 100's calm. I would feel bad
So
taking a
100
grand
is
for you.
okay. Yeah.
I
Because I
feel
don't
bad
trust you
taking
to
a
give me
grand from you.
400. Yeah, so
Look,
100 is okay.
Yeah, 100. I'm not putting a K on these, man. You know what can happen? The team could be liquidated tomorrow.
Tony, just so you know, this is your best chance to win it this year. If you don't win it this year, it's not happening. It is not happening, Tony. This is your best chance. You've got a week in Liverpool that for some reason are top of the league. I don't understand how they've been able to do that. You've got a City team that's lost some experience and have acquired many would argue acquired some poor talent in this transfer window, and they're behind you. If you don't happen to win it this year, it is not happening. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. City are strengthening next season. That's a fact. That is a fact. City are strengthening next season. And if we're able to stay in striking distance with the way the team looks right now, listen, you don't make that bet with Flawless. I'm telling you. Don't make that bet. All that chess you have, you need to relax.
We made the bet. We made the bet. You know what I'm saying? Made the bet.
Arsenal wins the title before Manchester United.
Yeah, cool.
That's crazy.
That's the bet. That was the bet.
Yeah.
And see, Victor, you're talking about Man City, bringing in, new recruits. I get that. How about Arsenal? Yeah, this team is just one winger and one potent striker away from
I've got no more players to give you though, Tony. I gave you players in the very same season.
I don't need any of your players. You
clearly did. I gave you 2 players last season and it transformed you into title contenders falling short. Where are you going to get the talent now?
I've stepped up my game.
And just to clarify, John, Tony's my guy. I wouldn't do this to him because that's just unfair. I wouldn't do this to him. That's just unfair. Just to clarify, I would never bet a Champions League.
Guys, does anyone here think that Manchester United, would win a major trophy in the next 5 seasons? Are you guys kidding me?
I think they could win it before you do. That's real. I think they could win it before you do.
There we go. No one said anything about this.
Which coach? With Erik ten Hag?
No.
You guys must be kidding me.
Not with Ten Hag.
Drunk here?
Not with Ten Hag. Not with Ten Hag. No.
Not with Ten Hag. Okay, and he's still there. Okay, good. Then sack him before you start talking up to me.
No, I will still talk. No, I will talk. No. Hold up. I will talk because when's the last time you won a major trophy? We've won one more recent than you, and we've been back for 10 years.
It doesn't.
It does matter. When's the last time you won one, Tony? Answer the question. Answer the question, Tony. When's the last time you won a major trophy? What year was it? Answer the question. What year was it?
I won.
What year was it?
Wait.
Major trophy. What year was it?
Listen. Oh wait, do you consider FA Cups to be major trophy?
No, I don't. No, because they're not a major trophy. Only Arsenal fans do that shit.
Wait. So you don't consider the oldest cup game to be a major trophy?
No, it's an important trophy.
No.
It's got huge legacy and heritage and history, but it's not major.
No, it's not major. It's not major, no, but you have to say that because you have no Champions League.
City won the treble. City. Yes. Look at the way you guys are moving the goalpost. City won the treble last season. If you remove or extricate the FA Cup, is that a treble?
But it's a very impressive double, Tony. It's a very impressive double. I get it.
It's not a double,
Tony.
But not a treble, though.
Tony, you grew up on doubles being the league and the FA Cup. I get it.
Not a treble, though.
It's not a treble. I agree. But where's that? Who moved what goalpost? What was the original goalpost? Why are you just talking rubbish? What goalpost? Who moved the goalpost? Who moved the goalpost? Name the goalpost that was moved. Don't worry, we'll wait. Exactly nothing.
Man, telling me that the oldest cup. That the oldest cup game. No, who's waffling? That the oldest. No, I said that the oldest cup game in the world is an important trophy.
No, I said no. Don't change the wording. Don't change the wording. Don't change the wording. Don't change the wording.
You're the one changing it, man. No. You're the one changing it.
He's rattled.
How did that change it now?
No. He took off his glasses, yo. He's rattled, man. You can't even see straight. Put your glasses back on, man. Put your glasses back on, man.
No, you are the one that said here.
He's finished.
That's not an important trophy.
I didn't say not important. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said not important.
What did you say? Okay, what did you say?
No. Hold up. So what were you about to argue, even though you don't know what I said? What were you about to argue?
You said it's not a major trophy. That's what you said.
Okay, so is major and important the same thing? Is major and important the same thing?
Oh my days.
Is major and
okay,
important the same thing?
So
Answer
you
the
never
question.
did register. Yeah, they're
Is
all in the
major
same
and
register.
is major and
They are-
important the
yes,
same thing?
they're in the
No,
same
they're not.
register.
Major and important is not
Okay.
the same thing. No, it's not. Major
Okay,
trophy and
good.
important trophy is not the same thing.
No
Do I
problem.
think so? Just to clarify, do I think he's mad? That's why he took off his glasses. You know what I'm saying? You can see straight now. As we were saying, the FA Cup, is the FA Cup an important trophy? Yes. Is it a major trophy? No. No club. I'll just clarify this. Your stadium, so the Emirates, Highbury, my stadium, Old Trafford, City Stadium, Liverpool Stadium,
get it.
The
The
let me
oldest cup
let me
game
land.
Isn't
No,
that
let me land.
important
Let me
trophy?
land.
Isn't
No,
a
I never
major
said it's not
trophy? I
important.
get that.
Major. But
Tony,
let me
why
just
are you doing
clarify.
this?
No problem.
Let me just clarify because we need to address this. There's no statue outside of any of the teams I just named of someone who
Hey,
just
kid,
let me land.
About?
Let
What
me
question are you talking
land.
about, man?
Let me land. I let you land. Let me land.
This
Let
Man City
me
fans
land,
are
and then we can
rattled,
get
man.
to that. Let me land
Just
to that.
because you didn't
Let
get
me
your
land.
usual
Let me
3
land.
points.
Let me land. Let me land. Let me land. As I was saying anyway. To clarify to everyone in the chat, the reason why the FA Cup, I don't consider it a major trophy is because there's no statue or there's no legend of any of the major football clubs in England for solely winning the FA Cup. You become legends of your these football clubs by winning Champions Leagues and Premier Leagues. They're the 2 trophies. There's no legend of Arsenal Football Club who just won an FA Cup. What are we talking about? Ashley Cole's considered a legend for winning how many FA Cups? No. DJ Crane. Ashley Cole's considered a legend for winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues. Did he not go invincible with Arsenal?
And FA Cup and FA Cups.
No. So I just clarify. No. I clarify. Answer the question then. Answer the question. Yes, he did win FA Cups.
No, but he became a legend for the other one, Tony. Why are you doing this?
Nobody said he didn't. Nobody said he didn't. Nobody said he didn't. Nobody said he didn't. You just don't be listening. Like I said, so since you know so much, Tony, we'll go to you on this. Name a legend of Arsenal who just won FA Cups who you lot consider a legend. Name one player. Name one player. Don't worry, we'll wait. Name one player.
No need. There's
exactly because there's none.
That,
my point. Exactly. Look at him stumped. Don't know. This is what I'm talking about. Doesn't know because there's none.
About don't know. Sanchez
don't know.
Won. Sanchez.
Sanchez is considered a legend. Sanchez is a legend.
Sanchez is a legend for you guys.
Sanchez
is a legend.
Listen, you never allow me to land.
Go on.
Did I say he's a legend?
No, but the question was name a legend, and you named
name
him.
A legend.
Name a legend. No. I cannot name a legend. I can name decent players who won.
Name decent players. We don't need decent players. We ask for legends. Name legends of football. Name legends.
Alexis Sanchez.
Name
Mesut
legends at Arsenal. Yes, what we talking about here? Name a legend.
They won FA Cups for you. Are they legends, Tony?
Name a legend. What we talking about here?
I don't consider Aubameyang as a legend. That's what I'm saying. Yes. So that's why I'm quiet on
legend.
And Flawless's question was name a player that's won only the FA Cup that's considered a legend. Doesn't happen.
That's why I'm not saying
anything.
That's why I'm not saying anything.
Okay, all right. Listen,
but I think BX Gunnar has brought up Lambrady. I think Lambrady won
name a legend. Name a legend.
Tony,
what are we talking about in recent times? So to clarify, Vader. So to clarify, Vader, and to everyone else, that's why I don't consider the FA Cup a major trophy, because we don't consider players who win that trophy solely as legends. So, for example, at Manchester United, anyone who has a statue outside of Manchester United, or anyone who's been at Old Trafford,
again, that's
there's
a
wall of.
Let me land. That's a
generational
thing.
Let me land.
That's a generational
let me land.
thing.
You complain about no. Let me land.
40 years ago, who won the FA Cup? That wasn't a major trophy to them. So it's a generational thing.
Let me land. Let me land, because we have similar ages. So as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. There's no statue of any of the players outside of Old Trafford or on the wall out there who have solely won FA Cups. FA Cups are addition. You know what FA Cups are? Coleslaw. Fantastic side piece. But Sir Alex Ferguson wouldn't be seen as a legendary figure at Old Trafford without the Champions Leagues and the Premier Leagues. That's what we're talking about. That's why I don't consider it a major trophy. Is it important? Yes. Is it a major trophy? No. Is it at the top of anybody's list to win? No. What are we talking about? When Pep went to Manchester City, the conversation wasn't bring us FA Cups. No, the conversation was top of the goal list, bring us Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues. Same with Sir Alex Ferguson. Same way you consider Wenger a legend, right, Tony? Just to clarify, because we never know with you. You consider Wenger a legend at Arsenal, yeah?
Of course.
Just to clarify. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? Because of his Premier Leagues. If you take away his Premier Leagues, he's not considered a legend at Arsenal. What are we talking about?
Okay. The props,
What are we
man.
talking about? What are we doing here? Like, come on, man. Let's just clear this up. FA Cups is a major trophy. No, it's not. So back to the original point, because Veta wanted to deflect. We're talking about major trophies at Arsenal. And these lot don't win major trophies. It's in their history. It's in their DNA. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, talking to the team that has won multiple league titles. Come on, bro. Come on.
How many you won? How many you won?
Multiple FA Cups.
How many you won?
And even this Europe you're talking about, I've won the cup with this cup.
How many
so,
you won?
You know, I don't know
How
what
many
you're
you won?
talking about. But
How many
props,
cups,
man?
Oh, so second tier again. So second tier European Cup. I hear that. Second tier. Second tier.
Yeah. Move the goalposts. It's not an European title no
It's not.
more. It's a second tier.
It's second tier. It is second tier. It's a European title, but it is second tier. What are we talking about here?
Second
It is second
tier.
tier. 13 league titles. That's cute, man. Come back when you got 2-0.
I get that, and I respect your European titles. That's not even.
No,
I
I respect European titles. My favorite manager has a Cup Winners' Cup, and I hold him in high regards because of it. But it's not the Champions League. What are we talking about here?
I get that. But all I'm just saying is that you cannot say that the FA Cup isn't a major trophy.
I can. Watch me say it. FA Cup's not a major trophy. I just said it.
Yeah, then that's your opinion.
Yeah,
that's your opinion.
It's my opinion. That's what and it's your opinion. It's your opinion.
It's wrong.
It's your opinion.
No, it's wrong now because
your
you said
opinion.
it's fact.
No, it's wrong.
It's
not
not
your
fact. It's your opinion.
It's facts to me.
It's
your opinion.
Yeah.
It's your opinion.
Yeah, it's my opinion. Exactly. So why does your opinion trump my opinion?
Because it's my opinion. That's why.
Exactly, and it's
because I can back it up. Because I can back it up. You have nothing to back it up with.
To back what up?
That FA Cup being a major trophy.
The FA Cup isn't the prestigious. That the FA Cup isn't the prestigious.
No one said prestigious. Major.
That the FA Cup isn't the major. Is no.
There
I'm giving you. You don't even allow me to even finish my statement, so you don't even know what I'm going
because
to.
you be changing the words. Don't change the words. Don't change my words.
Listen,
do not change my words, and I will not. Wait, listen.
I'm not
do not change my. No. Hold up. Do not
my
change my words, and I won't interrupt.
Why are you so
defensive?
Why are you so defensive?
No, because I hate when people change my words. That's why I don't change my words.
When I've not even said anything about you.
Do not change my words.
Tony knows how to recognize defensive.
Don't change my words.
Recognizing defensive.
Yeah, do not change my words. That's why I interrupt. Do not change my words. If you are unsure, ask me again. Do not say you said this. No, because I will cut you off 100 times out of 100. Do not change my words. Say what I said. And if you are unsure, ask me again. Don't change my words. Don't change my argument. That's what I said. You've changed from important and major.
Argument.
Yes, you did. You changed my words.
I'm just telling you that. I'm just telling you that the FA Cup is a prestigious cup game.
No one said it's not. No one said. There we go again. No one said it's not prestigious. No one said it's not prestigious. So why are you stating that?
Oh my days! So I can't make a statement, man.
No, so not statement indirected at me.
Wait. So I can't make a statement.
No one said that you can't make a statement. There you go again, putting words in my mouth. You said that.
Then let me make my statement.
You can make your statement. Just make him correct.
No, I'm saying now that the FA Cup.
Don't make him correct.
Cup game. Just listen.
Okay.
The FA Cup is a prestigious cup game. The FA Cup is a major trophy. The FA Cup is an important cup game. If I am wrong, sue me. That's all I have to say.
No one said any of this. No one said any of that stuff apart from it not being major. That's why I cut you off. No one said it wasn't important. No one said it wasn't prestigious. So I don't know why you be doing this. That's why I cut you off. To say that waffle that nobody said. Nobody disputed that whatsoever. So why you
nobody
said that?
Nobody has to say it, and I don't have to dispute what anyone is saying.
So why mention it in the debate?
Because that's
so why mention it in the debate?
Because that's my
why
opinion.
Mention it in the debate? We all agree. We all agree.
I can actually state
we
my
all
opinion.
agree. We all agree though.
Exactly,
we all agree with you. We said that from the jump. So why say it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not disputing your opinion that you're saying that the FA Cup isn't a major trophy. That's on you, but don't make it to be fact. It's
No,
not.
I can't make it to be
It's
fact
just
because you
my
can't back it
opinion.
up. Because you can't back it up. I can back up why it's not major. You can't back up
not
why it's
about-
major. Yes, it is about
it's not
backing
a-
it up. See what you're about to say. It's not about backing up your opinion. All right.
I've just
Okay.
backed it up by
Yeah,
saying
okay.
it's the oldest cup
Okay.
game.
So
What
'cause it's
else?
old.
What else do you
So
need?
because it's old. So because it's old,
even
it
the
makes
first
it
cup game.
because it's old. It's because it's old, it
dates
makes
back
it
in
major.
history. It's
It
the
makes
oldest
so
cup game.
okay, so if
So
they
what are you
brought back
talking
wait.
about,
So
Flawless?
if they brought so if they brought back the Interfairs Cup, it's one of the oldest cups. Is that a major trophy? That's an old cup.
See,
Why not?
This it's not
Why
about
not?
being old. It is the first.
You just said it's old. So because it's the
See,
first.
it's not even about the old. It's
So because it's the
about the
first.
history. Number one, it's about the history, and it's also
So
the
history old,
first-
same difference.
It's also
because
the
it's the
first cup game in history. That's what I'm talking about.
So because it's the first trophy, it makes
So
it.
it's
it
not an
makes it
imitation.
major.
It's not a prototype. It is.
Okay.
It is the
All right.
original.
So
man,
because
that's
it's
it, man.
so
That's
just
all
to
I'm
clarify,
saying.
because it's the first trophy, it's a major trophy, is what you're saying.
Yeah, for me, yeah, it's a
Okay,
major
so that's
trophy.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
a major trophy.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's with
It's a major
everything then.
trophy.
So if you're the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
in something, that makes it major.
Yeah.
If
If
you're the
City
first in
doesn't win
something.
it, if City didn't win it last season, they won't have a treble.
Again,
So,
there you go,
come on,
saying
man.
things that no one's disputing that. What do you mean, come on, man? No one's
What?
disputing that. What's that got to do with anything? That's an
I
empty
said it.
statement.
I
That's an
said
empty statement. I know you said it, and it's an
it
empty
doesn't.
statement.
It doesn't
It's an
matter
empty statement.
because
Same
even
way-
your famous treble, there was an FA Cup down there. If you didn't win the FA
Okay,
Cup, there
I'll
won't be any
clarify this.
treble.
Okay, so because you don't know about winning Champions League. So I've seen my team win the Champions League twice. One was a treble, one was a double. How come we don't look at those two teams any different? Got him.
Come
89
again.
fans in the chat. Rhino, let me know. Rhino, let me know because you're in the chat. I've seen my team because you don't know about winning Champions Leagues. I've seen my team win 2 Champions Leagues. One was a treble, one was a part of a double. How come one of those teams is not seen much better than the other if the FA Cup means so much?
The Champions League is.
Oh,
is a
look,
much-
got him. Got him.
No. What are you saying, man? Come on,
I'm
man.
letting you go. Go and respond.
The
Why are
Champions
those
League is
teams
more
not seen too
respected right now. The Champions League is more respected right now, and I get it. So, it doesn't matter. And there could be 3 major titles, there could be 4, there could be 100. But
So
just
that's
know
not
that
your
it's
response.
major.
That's-
It doesn't.
So I flip it on its head. So if the 99 team didn't win the Champions League but won the FA Cup and won the Champions League and the FA Cup, no, if they won the Premier League and the FA Cup, but the 08 side won the Champions League and the Premier League, which would be seen as the better team and a better achievement, much better achievement? Which one would you rather do? Premier League and FA Cup or Premier League and Champions League?
Prem champions. And that's
Okay.
because I've never won the Champions League.
Okay, so say after you've won the champs, so say you've won the Champions League, say you've won 2, and we're talking in 10 years, and Arsenal have won 2 Champions Leagues.
It's not.
Then
it's what's when. So
Yeah.
anything
No.
goes. It's not
No.
what's
So
when.
you've got Champions League. So okay, so because we're making excuses of when I won the Champions League. So say you've won a Champions League, then what would you then prefer to win the next season? Prem and Champions League or Premier League and FA Cup? The season after.
I'll go for another Champions League.
Oh, okay. And then say the season after, and let's say you win 2 Champions Leagues in a row and 2 Premier Leagues in a row. Let's say that happens hypothetically.
Then I'll go for
The third season.
I'll go for
The third season. No. The third season, would you rather win the Premier League and the Champions League or the Premier League and the FA Cup? Third season.
Well,
in a
if
row.
I've it, well, if I have,
So you've got 2
if
of
I have
you've
2.
got 2. Yeah, so you've won the Premier and the Champs one season.
Yeah,
the season after you've won the Premier and the Champs.
Then you know
Then
what?
what do you want?
You know what? Yeah,
Do you want
I'll
the-
go
do
for
you want
the
the
Champions League again. I'll go for the Champions
okay.
League again and break the record again.
Okay.
Yet again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And
And
then
break the
fourth
record.
season, you break the record, and then the season after Prem and Champs or Prem and FA Cup, 4 seasons in a row. Which one?
Prem and
Which
FA
one
Cup.
would you prefer?
Prem and FA Cup. Prem and
So
FA
you
Cup.
pick. So you pick at Prem and FA Cup over a Prem and Champions League if you won 3 in a row.
After
I'm just
I've
asking
won
you the
3,
wrong.
yeah.
Yeah.
After I've
Okay.
won 3.
All right, but-
Look, I don't think any European team has won 4 in a row or 3 in a row. I
Just
think
Real
it's only
Madrid.
2 in a row.
Real Madrid.
Just Real Madrid.
No, Real Madrid have won 3 in a row.
Yeah, that was when it
Yeah,
first
yeah.
started. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Real Madrid. So would you so 3 in a row? Would you then the 4th season pick the Prem and FA Cup over the Prem and Champions League?
No, see, yeah, it depends. It depends, man.
Why
Because
does it depend
at
on-
the time, man,
You know what the
because you
crazy
might
part
just
is?
look at it.
No, you know what's crazy?
It
If I
depends,
open
because
the,
you might look at those Champions League and say, "Hey, I'm not dominating my home space. I'm not winning any big time trophies
no, you're winning the Prem. You're winning the Prem.
with
That's
the
the biggest
Champions
trophy in the country. You're winning the Prem. Depends hype. We know this, Rhino, because I know if I opened up the lines and asked everybody, bar you, every single fan on this earth is picking the Prem and the Champions League over the Premier League and FA Cup 10 years in a row, 20 years in a row, 30 years in a row. It's just you. But you're you, so it's not a surprise. Because you're you. So it makes a lot of sense, Tony, because you're you. You're the only fan. Hey, if there's any fan in the chat, please let me know. To everyone locked in right now, would you ever in any season pick a Premier League and an FA Cup over a Premier League and a Champions League? Please let me know. Please let me know. Anybody in the chat, it don't matter who you support. You could support a lower league team. You could support Plymouth Argyle. Would you take a Premier League and an FA Cup over a Premier League and a Champions League in any season? As to anybody, it doesn't matter who you support. Let me know. Please, because I've just got to make sure I'm not going crazy. And you lot, make sure you subscribe to Vader as well, because he had to duck. Are you not entertained? That's all we're going to say. I just want to say that. Like, are we not? 16 out of 10 times I picked the Prem and FA Cup. Are you mad? So we've got one from, hold up, wait 1 second, from hashtag. So I tell you that you pick a Premier League and a Champions League over a Prem and a FA Cup. All right, bet. So you got one with you. Go on, carry on.
No, wait. Did you say, wait, let me understand this. Did you say the Prem and the FA Cup and then the UCL and the FA Cup?
No.
What I heard.
No, the Premier League and the FA Cup, or the Premier League and the Champions League.
The Premier League and the FA Cup in one pair, and then the Champions League and the FA
No, they're
Cup.
both pairs. They're both doubles. So you can pick one. So you have an option at the end of the season. You can either win the Premier League and the Champions League or the Premier League and the FA Cup. What are you picking?
If it's Champions League and the Premier League, I would take it. If that's the pair,
okay,
that's what I would take.
They're both pairs. That's the point that I'm making, is that they're the two significant major trophies. Because you're never trading, and this is how you know the FA Cup is not a major trophy, because you're never trading it for one of the other two. You may trade a Prem for a Champions League. That's a debate. Nobody, apart from you, Tony, so I got to include you, is trading an FA Cup for a Premier League or a Champions League. Just to clarify that.
No, I didn't hear that properly, man.
Just I know, because you don't be listening, but don't worry, I clarified it again, and it's all good. Just to clarify,
it's so good, man. But see, flawless, man. See, sometimes, man, because personally, I just feel like you didn't ask Vader. You didn't ask him to clarify why would they have 75% of the ball possession. You were just saying you and him have talked. Why
and also, you know why I didn't ask him. You know why I didn't ask him also.
75% of the ball possession.
If you let me explain why I didn't manage to get to him, because you wanted to deflect, so your segment went on longer. So Vader had to go. If you was just honest and was just like, we defended well and we attacked poorly, I'm happy with the point, I would have kept it moving. Or you wanted to start doing all this extra shit and started talking about United. So Tony, you know me well enough. We've worked together. If you want to be extra, I can be extra. You want to be petty, I'll be petty. We can do that. You want to do history lesson, I'll do history lesson. Whatever dance you want to do, I'm with. Street dance, tango, whatever the case may be. Robot, let's go. You wanted to be extra rather than just be honest that your team was exceptional defensively and woeful going forward. That's why we didn't get to Vader. So if you want to know why I didn't ask Vader the question, was because of you. That's your fault. Because you don't want to answer. Because when I ask you uncomfortable questions, you don't want to answer.
But see, yeah, I wouldn't say woeful, man. Because at the end of the day, we're playing against the European champions. So I wouldn't really say woeful.
However,
and again, there's no how you would effectively play with the kind of low block that we kept, and at the same time be potent or be effective attacking wise. There's no how we can do the same thing. There's no how we can do the same thing like that, man.
100%.
There's no way we can do it effectively.
Definitely doing the salsa. So, I'm doing the salsa. No. Here the thing is though, the same way you locked down the European champions treble team's attack, I can then expect more from Arsenal going against their defense, because you've locked them down from an offensive standpoint. This is a three-peating, treble-winning Manchester City team who are arguably the best in Europe.
Flawless. There's no how we can do that, man. There's no how we can do that, man.
No, Tony, you locked them down. Clean sheet.
I get that.
One shot on target. Quality. Now I'm looking at your offensive players and saying, if you lot are as good as we believe you are, do more. Saka, Jesus, Odegaard. I think Havertz is rubbish, but here we are.
Then we'll leave more spaces. Then we'll leave more spaces and they'll rip us apart. Is that what you want them to do?
No, because if you're playing on a counter attack, you don't leave spaces. If you counter attack correctly, there's no space.
Bro, you're talking about City. Bro, you're talking about, bro, did you see what City just did to Aston Villa?
Yeah, 100%. But you're much better than Aston Villa. Are you not much better than Aston Villa? Are you not much better than Aston Villa?
Come on.
Are you not much? No. Answer the question. Are you not much better than Aston Villa?
We are better.
Are you much better? Are you much better? Are you much better than Aston Villa?
I've answered that question. I've already answered it. I said yes.
No, you said better.
I said
much better. You're much better.
We are better. Yeah, we're much better.
Say much better. There we go. Yeah. We got there in the end. There we go. We got there in the end. Thank you. All you had to say was.
But I did not. But again, I didn't dispute that fact.
No, you did by saying better. I say much better. You say better. I see all the games, man. You can't kid a kid.
You said better first. Did you say better first or not?
No, I said much better.
Then later you now said much better. Okay,
I said much better initially.
But we're better.
No, it's not different. No, Tony. We're not letting you get away with it. Much better. Thank you. Because much better and better is different. You can't kid a kiddo. Words matter.
I waffle, man. But bro, your waffle is in top. You're top gene waffling, man. Oh my days.
My top gene waffling by saying you are much better than Aston Villa.
Oh my days.
You are much better than Aston Villa.
No, but sincerely, I really wanted Veta to explain. I really wanted him to explain why
you know why Veta didn't explain? Because you wanted to deflect and not give a straight answer. That's why Veta didn't get a chance to explain. It's your fault. Because we had to dissect your waffle. So that's what it is. And go on all this crazy stuff. Rather than just answer the question and say, we were good defensively, poor offensively. I'm happy with the point. It was a good point. I expected more from attack because I said we'd go there and smash them, and we didn't. But it's okay because it's a good point and we're top of the league now. That's it. You would have said that. I would have said,
guys, don't take that waffle something serious.
We're joking.
Come on, what are you guys doing?
And let me just clarify this.
Relax and shake. I don't expect that from you, man.
Yeah, shout out Sheik. And just
real
to clarify,
I don't expect that from you. I've worked with you, man.
Yeah, facts. And just to clarify, anyone watching it on my channel, anyone watching it on Tony's channel,
and you're talking like that, man. I don't get it.
Just to clarify, anyone who's watching it on Tony's channel, anyone who's watching it on my channel, me and Tony are cool.
Jokes, man.
Just to clarify again, me and Tony are cool. We have no issues whatsoever. So I don't know why people talking in the chat, calling names and saying all of this stuff and all that. Me and Tony are cool. We're here talking football. There's no personal angst. He'll be here next week. Man. And he'll be here the week after, and the week after, and the week after. Just to clarify. I don't know why people talking about, Tony did like this bomb and blah, blah, blah. Me and Tony are cool. All right? Just to clarify. Just because it gets heated doesn't mean we are not. We brethren. Just to clarify that. Just to say.
Facts.
Just to say. Fact. All right, hold up 1 second. Let me get to some of these super chats. Super chats just quickly. Let's see where we are. Hold up. C24, big up for the super chat. Says, this is why I love trolling Arsenal fans. They speak the biggest game with no trophies in their cabinet in 2 decades. 40 years with no major trophies, jabs. Oh, 40, wait. No major trophies, jabs. Was funny. Hey, big up to you, C4. That's that, man. He's been there 4 years and has seen 3 major trophies. On my channel, Tony, you said if you big up Sheik for the super chat. You said if you draw or lose,
big up Sheik for the super chat, man.
Me and Connor told you it's not at all. Now you're praising our defensive performance. Did you say if you draw or lose, the title is over? No, if you lie, Sheik's got the clip.
No. I said that. That if we didn't, that if we don't win, that the title chase is over. But again, right now, and I had to go back. There's nothing embarrassing about going back, man. There's nothing embarrassing about going back. So I'm going back. I went back. I checked everything. and I saw that, you know what, yeah, we're still ahead of City. That's a big one. So
Okay.
they're behind me. So if I win all my games, City can't catch me. If I win all my games, City can't get me. So right now, the eyes is on the prize,
Oh, you've
and
changed your
it's
mind on
against
this. That's
Liverpool.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can change your mind.
I've changed my mind on
And
it.
again,
Because
there's nothing
I
wrong
do
with that.
think that Liverpool, there's nothing wrong with that. Exactly,
No,
man. So Sheikh,
nothing wrong
I
with
know
that.
you're trying to, catch me slipping, but brother, man,
You just
come
asking a
on,
question.
man. There's a reason why they call me shameless, man. Shit TV, they didn't tell you about that. There's a reason they call me shameless, man. See, guys, see, it's simple. We can still do it because I still believe that Liverpool. Look at CMO. Oh my God, CMO, you're shameless too, man. Look at what you're saying.
I literally just asked the question. Let me get to some more. And I know you lot have got questions and stuff that
Liverpool
we've both
is
said.
gonna drop points. How about that?
Yeah, we beat them at the weekend, according to you. I hope you're right. Eli says, Jesus and Zinchenko dead food. We play better without him. Do you agree with this? Big up to Eli for the super chat. Do you think you play better without Jesus and
Zini
Zinchenko?
dead food. We need to play better without them. Yeah, I agree.
You think you play better without them? Okay.
Eli is a correct gunner, Big ups.
Eli, my guy.
So,
big up to Vin.
I want him to. I want Jesus and Zini to leave. By the end of the season.
Right. Says the stars are not aligning in Tony's argument. That's a fact. He was just honest though when he said he changed his mind. If you just said that, I'd be like, all right, cool. Big up to AKCTID says Pellegrini, Mancini, and Pep. Note this down, Tony. I don't know what he's talking. I think that's managers who won the Premier League.
Talking about?
He's talking about managers who won the Premier League for City. I don't know.
Okay.
Big up to Connor. He says, I'm never debating flawless. You cannot win. You just have to as long as you stand, if you're consistent, then I can't argue you down. If you can,
you can't win flawless, man, on his own channel. You can't, man. Even me doing this, none of you guys can do that.
Don't do that.
Only selected amount of people could do this, man. You can't win flawless in an argument.
The thing is,
trying as much as possible.
Yeah, because your arguments. So I've been beat on arguments on here by people, but what them people do is they'll make a statement and then they have stuff to back it up. That is like, oh, that's reasonable. That's logical. That makes sense in what they're saying. So in regards to debating, and the reason why people always I get this all the time, not so much Tony.
You are logical, bro.
Yeah, of
you
course.
are logical,
like,
bro. Exactly, man. So the best way to follow someone who is hyperlogical is to don't be logical.
No, match them with logic.
Way.
No. You match them with logic. You match them with logic because when I debate
until they out logic you. See, yeah, it's the same.
You can't out logic but you can't out logic people. If you're logical and I'm logical, there's no out logic. It's like, oh, they're both reasonable arguments. Well, see,
it's about tactics in it. See, yeah, it's the same thing with this City game. Yeah. Do you think we will go to City to the Etihad and go outmatch them? People that thrive in possession football, team that thrives
I agree.
Territorial dominance. So we
Tony,
will go there
and I agree, Tony. I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I've said
sometimes you have to match. Sometimes you don't have to be an equal match.
100%. I was just
to be the clown. Sometimes you have to be the villain. It depends on which one.
You play the villain. No. I was just surprised by Arsenal's lack of attacking intent. That shocked me. That's all. It was a surprise. You watch Arsenal more than me. I've never seen Arsenal play like that. So it was a shock to the system. Is the point that I'm making. Not bad, not wrong. Shock.
I get that.
That is it. Big up to Connor as well. You lot make sure you subscribe to Connor.
By the end of the day, I get my 1 point.
Yeah, and it's a good point.
Absolutely slaughtered in
it's a good point.
In that barbecue center.
Can I get to the rest of the super chats? Can I get to it, please? Sure. Thank you. Big up to Connor. Make sure you lot subscribe to CMO Sports. It says I'm never debating with flawless. You cannot win. It's because this guy tries to play the fool and say fool. Like for instance, you know why me and Tony debate? Because we'll be like, oh well, Villa went there and got slapped, and I say Arsenal are a much better side than Villa, and then what he'll do is go, yeah, they're a better side. No, Tony, much better. Nah, better. No, it's much better. No, it's the same thing. No, it's not. Much better and better is not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same thing. I'm telling you lot like now. Go tell your girl, there's mostly man them watching this. Go tell your girl that another female looks better than her. and then tell her the next day another female looks much better than her and see the difference in response and tell me it's the same shit. No, it's not. Much better and better, like words matter. The English language matters, people. What are we doing here? Especially with what we're talking about. And Tony's a very intelligent individual, so he knew what he was doing. I just clocked it though, because I can see the bullshit too. C24 says, damn Flawless, he's dead. Stop bullying him. Nah, no bullying. Tony knows what he's doing. Tony on this. And yes, Rhino, can't stress this enough. Be respectful. Don't mistake passionate debating for beef. Come on, people. Big up to DJ Crane. He's on Tony's channel. He says, Arsenal.
Crane. That's my brother, man. Big up DJ Crane.
Man, shout out to DJ Crane. I've seen him in the chat before. Arsenal struggle with the flawless cups. I mean the League Cup, and that's more important than the Prem, FA Cup, or Champions League in its standards. So why give up the record wins for one trophy? You talking about the Carabao Cup? DJ Crane, write this again, and I'll respond to it because I'm confused by it. Oh no, because he said I mean the League Cup. The League Cup is not more important than the Prem, FA Cup, or Champions League. So I'm lost as to what you're talking about here. But all right, we move. Ask the question again, and I'll answer it. I figured because only friends can cook each other like this. How flawless did you? Yeah, we cool. That's why I wouldn't debate with someone like this. I'm not good with. DJ Crane, write that question again, and I'll respond to it. Big up Sheik for the super chat. Says Tony, I didn't say anything disrespectful to you. I was just laughing. You called flawless.
Sure. I get that, man. Just that. Yeah, man. I thought you know the whole drill, man. You know how it goes.
Like that's yeah. But yeah, DJ Crane, write that again, and I get to it. And you lot subscribe to Tony's channel as well. Links underneath in the description. It's also on the featured channel as well. If I did that, what? Like DJ Crane, you'd have to clarify, like in regards to what? Because you probably misunderstood something I've said, because I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. But we move. Right, I think that's all the super chats. Go on.
Flawless, yeah. See, if you were on Arsenal's side right now, yeah, for instance, yeah, where do you think, which games, yeah, do you think that Liverpool are going to drop points? If you're looking at it from Arsenal's standpoint.
Manchester United and Everton. I think they dropped points in those two games. Yeah, Everton away. Yeah. Everton away.
Why Everton? Why Everton?
Merseyside.
I know it's a derby. I know it's a Merseyside derby.
Merseyside derby. They have a terrible record there in terms of winning. It's Everton's. I think it could be Everton's last home game of the season there. Everton could also be battling for relegation, and it could be Everton's last. It could be their last ever home game at Goodison Park, and it's their last ever Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. That's why I think so. That's why.
Okay, they're leaving Goodison Park, right?
Yes.
Oh man, never knew that.
Yeah, so that's why I think, and Liverpool, even though they don't lose there, they don't have a good record there. Someone in the chat knows the record, let me know. But I think they've got 2 wins in like the last 8, 9, 10 visits, something like that.
Wow. Okay.
So they're the 2 games. I think Old Trafford, I don't get me wrong, I don't think they lose these 2 games. I think they draw. I think we get a draw against them on Sunday, and I think they draw that game. And they're the 2 games I look at. The other games, I think they'll win. I think they'll beat Villa. I think they'll beat Spurs. Who else did they play? Everyone else in their list. Same way with you lot. I think you lot will drop points away to us.
Against who?
Against, I'm telling you now. I think you drop points to us. I think you drop points to Spurs. Who else do you look? They're the 2 I look at.
Spurs. Mm-hmm. I beat Spurs home and away last season, man.
Oh, what happened this season? What happened this season? When you played them at home?
That was in my home, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I had injuries at that time, but no problems, man.
No. What was the score?
2-2.
Okay, because what's crazy is, and this is where I call Tony up on his nonsense, because he was quick to talk about, we beat City twice this season and but when we want to talk about Spurs, we don't want to talk about the result this season.
Absolute jokes, man. No, but Flawless, it's a fact that I beat City twice this season, man.
Absolutely. You did?
Twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm using your logic against you. You drew, Spurs went to Emirates and got a draw. And bear in mind, it could be it could be that they don't have to beat you to cost. I don't think they beat you. I think it's a draw. I don't think they beat you. I think they draw. And that's enough to cost you the title.
Shout out to
Wait a
DJ
minute.
Crane, man. It drops,
Yeah.
it drops a tenner for me down there, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
me
Shout out to
play
DJ Crane. I'm gonna get to that. So just to clarify that, I think that, and also if you lot, I think you lot will be in the Champions League semi-final. That game's already not got a date, so it's gonna be around one of those games. So it could be get to the point where you travel away to Spurs and then you travel away to Manchester United 3 days later. I don't think you're winning both those games in 6 days. No.
But again, see, that's why it's very key that we are. But see, Flawless. That's why it's key that we kind of recycle players and kind of mix it up. See, Flawless, we mixed up at least up to 3-4 players today. Bukayo Saka didn't play. Reece Nelson played today. Thomas Partey played today. Zini played today. Trossard started today. He's not a usual starter. Martinelli starts the game most times. So we kind of switched things up today with about 4 players. Come on, man, make that make sense.
Okay,
and
I
again,
make it make sense in regards to
switching it up. Around in the 67th minute, Kai Havertz went off. Thomas Partey went off.
Who'd you play today?
Came in.
Tony, who'd you play today? Okay,
Luton.
You are
last time I checked, this is the Premier League. Last time I checked, this is the Premier League.
It is the Premier League, but they are a championship level side. Man. They are a championship level side. That's why they will be in the championship next season.
Good, but they're fighting for relegation.
They're fighting, that's all well and good.
Flawless, this is the goalpost I've been talking about, man. Why is it that when Arsenal just make these things look easy, this these other teams and rival fans want to put shit on what Arsenal have just done? I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about other fans, not about you. Why do we always move the goalpost when it comes to the Arsenal? Does it really matter whether they're championships?
No, it matters in terms of what I'm talking about. No, it does matter because the point you are making. No. The reason why it matters because you're making the point you rotated today and beat Luton, which is all well and good. Do I believe? So let's say you get past Bayern Munich, which I think you do, and you're semi-final. So you have your 2 semi-finals in the Champions League against Real Madrid or Manchester City. You have Manchester United away around that time, Tottenham around that time. If you don't rotate, you are screwed. If you rotate, you do not win all 4 of those games. Arsenal do not have the squad to go knock out Manchester City or Real Madrid in a Champions League semi-final and win away at Old Trafford and win away at Spurs. I don't think you have. I don't think you have the squad for that. Or the manager. That's the point that I'm making, though. I don't think you can rotate in those 4 games and be successful. That's the point I'm making. You understand now what I'm saying? Now you can disagree with that, and we are going to find out.
No, we are just like today. Now we rotated.
You beat Luton. I expected that. That's not a surprise. It's Luton Town.
Luton.
Yeah, it's Luton Town. Luton Town are not Luton Town are not Manchester City or Real Madrid or away to Manchester United or away to Tottenham Hotspur. What are we talking about? It's not the same, and you know it's not the same. Stop it. That's why you're smiling.
No, I get that, but they're a very tough team.
Yeah. How many games have Luton won away from home?
No, it's flawless. You see, that would be disingenuous if we do it.
How am I being disingenuous by asking you a question? Luton don't travel well. Where are Luton in the league?
No.
Where are Luton in the league?
Flawless, don't do that.
Where are Luton Town in the league? Where are Luton? No, they're not a tough team. They're not a tough team. They're not a tough team. No, they're not. That's why they're 18th. That's why they're 18th. They're a championship level side. Cut it out. You rotated against. You're one of the best teams in Europe, and you're talking about beating Luton at home. Come on, man. Have shame. Find shame. Find shame, man. Find shame.
The best time to play that 16/10, man. Come on, bruv. You have to give yourself 16/10 for that argument.
All right, cool. I got you.
By the way, can I just say the 2 girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
I big up the panel. I told as for
oh my days. Oh Jesus. Jesus save me. Oh Jesus. Hallelujah. That guy deserves a medal, man. That guy deserves a medal. I don't know who he is, but that guy.
Oh, you don't know Ryan? I'll make sure I bring him on the stream.
I bring him on the stream. That
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
that
yeah.
guy
He,
deserves
he,
accolades, man.
yeah,
That
yeah,
guy's the
yeah.
guy.
And he had Egypt in real life too. And he had Egypt. Oh, I love it.
Seriously.
But yeah, as we were saying, yeah, hey, like I say, I'm not praising Luton away from home. They won 5 games all season. If it was at their place, but hey, you got the best defensive. You got the
What
best
was your
defense in
score?
Europe.
Wait, what was your
Go on.
scoreline when you played against Luton?
At home or away.
Home and away.
We beat them. Was it 2? I think 1-0 at Old Trafford and 2-1 or 3. Was it 2-1? 2-1 at their place.
2-1.
Yeah,
It's 2-1
at their place.
Now, is that a team? Is that a team that you think that they're basement boys? Is that a team that you
do I think they're a championship?
Why didn't you slap them up?
Because we're not. Because to you, and like you always did like to tell me, United are so far away. You tell me week in, week out how bad United are. We not good.
Oh my days.
We not good.
No, this is shameless, man. But this is shameless, man.
Why is it shameless when you don't think United are good and I don't think United are good? We in agreement.
Oh my days.
Are United a good team, Tony? Tony, are United a good team?
Not this season.
Okay, then. So why are you asking me questions about what happened with Luton? How come you didn't slap them? Because we're also not a good team.
But it doesn't mean. But you have
not a good team.
Players, but you have a setting.
Who the quality players?
Listen.
Who are the quality players?
Just listen. Listen to the drift. You have the quality to get you over the line. And
yeah, with the little G's. Man. We had the little G's.
You have the quality. You have the quality to get you over the line against Luton.
Yeah, that's why we beat them twice. Yeah, we do. That's why we beat them twice.
Yeah, exactly. But beating them, you should have made it like 3, 4 if they were an easy team.
No,
if they weren't tough enough.
They're not a good side, but neither are we.
Okay, good. You know what? Yeah, in the first matchup with them this season, Arsenal won them 3-2. It took a Rice late winner
because they're better at home. If you did this at their place, I'd understand it more because they're a much better outfit at home. But away from home, I'm not hearing it. If it was at Luton, I'd hear you. But I expected you to win today.
Well, they're not a team that lose 4-0, 5-0, 5-1.
Never said they're a bad. Never said they're a bad seed. Never said they're a bad side. Never said that. Never said I never said Luton are a bad side. I said they're a championship outfit, which they are. That's why they'll be in the championship next season because they're championship level.
But you don't know that though. You don't know.
All right. So you think Luton? All right. So let's go there. So let's make the prediction. Do you think Luton are getting relegated?
I don't know. They're in a relegation scrap. Anything can happen.
What is your prediction?
Who do
you have getting relegated?
I don't think they will go down.
Okay, so who do you have going down then?
I have Everton going down, man.
So you've got Burnley, Sheffield United, and Everton going down. Okay, yeah.
And you know, this Luton team can still find a way and battle.
Right. Okay, cool. Have you seen the table? Have you seen the table? No, you haven't seen the table, have you? Go look at the table and tell me you're still convinced that Everton are going down and Luton are staying up. Just go look at the points difference and fixtures and games played and all that. Don't worry, we'll wait.
Everton is in 26, yeah. Luton is in 22, yeah.
Okay.
Everton still have games against the Arsenal, going for a title. Everton.
How many games have each team played?
No, wait. Luton.
How many games have each team played?
Wait. Because
that's the question.
Way.
See, the question. How many games have each team played? Please.
Luton has played 31.
Everton and how many games haven't played?
It doesn't matter.
So they're 4 points ahead of them with a game in hand, correct?
Yeah, with a game in hand, yeah.
So is that advantage? Is that advantage Everton? So is that advantage Everton right now?
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Just to clarify. All right, go on, carry on.
But again, it doesn't mean anything. This is a relegation scrap. Anything can happen.
Mean anything? Okay, you don't mean anything. Cool.
This is a relegation scrap. Anything can happen. Everything can go on and lose 2, 3, 4 games, and Luton could go win their games. With the way they're scrapping, they could go scrap 1-0 wins. It's possible.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's a tough team. So and again, you're totally forgetting this, that Everton still have to play against Liverpool. Everton still have to play against I think they still have that crunch game against Manchester United. Anything can happen in that game. They still have that game with Arsenal. And I think they've not played City home and away yet. So they have
They've
all
definitely
these
played
tough
them one.
games.
They haven't. They don't. Let's not put our lies. They've definitely played City home or away. It's not both. They don't have City back to back. What are we talking about here?
No,
Looking
no,
at
no,
their
no,
fixtures right now.
No, they've not played home and away against City.
Everton haven't. Everton don't. You know how you know you're just talking rubbish. I'm looking at the fixtures. Everton have played City twice. What are we talking about?
But they've not played Liverpool. They've not played Arsenal. That's the one I'm sure about.
No, they haven't. They haven't played Arsenal. They haven't played a
They
Liverpool.
haven't played
outright.
Liverpool. Exactly. Exactly. So those
That's
two,
right.
yeah, those are big games. That's 6 points.
They are big games.
What happens? So
what about
happens
Luton?
if Luton?
What about Luton? Who did they play?
Luton play Bournemouth. That's a 50-50. Bournemouth
Big
is
game.
safe.
No.
50-50.
Who did they?
And it's
Who
at
did they
home,
play
and
that at tough fixtures? Who did they play that at their tough fixtures?
There's no tough team here.
There's no tough team in Luton Town's fixtures. Did you hear him say that? People say that. Say that, crowd. Luton have no time. Say that. Go on, tell them.
See, they only have Man City as the toughest team.
Oh,
that they
we got
have
there.
now,
All
yeah.
right. So we see now. All right. But it was second ago. It was they don't have any tough fixtures.
No,
All
I
right,
didn't
yeah.
see it. I did, bro. I
Oh, you
didn't
didn't see it?
bro. You click,
No, clean
you
your-
click me
clean your
up all the
glasses.
time, man.
Clean your take your glasses off again and do the thing.
But again, they only have City as the biggest team down here.
Okay.
For me, Luton against Bournemouth is a big scrap. They would scrap it. Relegation battle. They would scrap against Brentford any day, any time. Brentford is safe.
Okay.
Against Wolves away, I don't think so. Wolves might beat them. But again,
tough game.
Relegation scrap, tough game.
Mhm. That's a very tough
Big
game.
scrap against Everton.
That's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna do a
That's
watch
be a
along for that.
cracking one.
Oh yeah.
That's
I'm
gonna
doing a
be
watch along for
cracking
that.
one.
Yeah.
They have against West Ham. Anyone can beat West Ham at home. It's possible.
Anybody
And
can
then
beat. Wait, hold up. Anyone can beat
anybody
West Ham
can-
at their place.
Yeah,
Okay.
anyone. Yeah.
But
They're not
better sides than Luton have lost away at West Ham. But okay, go on, carry on.
I get that, but again, you've totally forgotten that these guys are in a relegation scrap. Anything can happen, my brother, man.
So same with Everton.
Anything
They're in a
can
relegation. They're in a
So-
relegation strap. Anything can happen. So we could just say
I
that about
get that.
everything,
I
and it's
get
not
that,
give
but
opinions
again,
on anything.
I'm trying to tell you that Everton's games are more serious than Luton. They have more bigger games to play than Luton.
I think.
Then Luton will round up the season by playing against Fulham, and I think they would win against Fulham at home.
You
And
confident
that's
in
the
it?
final
You're
game.
confident in a team that have won 5 games all season that they're just gonna win games. I hear you first.
No, it's not about them. It's not per se like I have.
So how many
confidence
wins?
in them.
So there's 4-point gap. Tell me Luton's wins in their running. What games are you predicting them to win? Because they have to make up 4 points, so they need a minimum 2 wins. So give me the
See,
wins.
Everton haven't won a game in 11 games.
Yeah, facts, and
So
they're still
even
4
this
points
team-
ahead, and they're still 4 points ahead of Luton. So what does that tell
It
you?
doesn't matter.
What does that tell you? Of course it matters. Points don't matter now, yeah? Points don't matter.
No, points that are not on the table don't matter.
No, points that are on the table matter. That's why they're 4 points
that
above
are
them
on
with
the
the game in
table
hand.
matter. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Because you're saying a
So what
game
are you
in
talking
hand,
about?
and a game in hand doesn't matter.
Okay, so forget the game in hand. They're still 4 points ahead of them.
good and okay, and it doesn't mean
Okay,
that.
then. So what we talking about?
lose.
So like again,
Listen,
so get to
it doesn't mean that they cannot go
answer the
lose.
question. Answer the question. So Luton Town are
Oh,
currently 4 points behind them. Name me their wins. Let's go. Name me their wins. What games
I
are
will
you
name
picking?
it. I would.
Yeah,
I
cool.
will name their wins for you.
Okay,
but I
go
want
on.
you to look at Everton's fixture.
No, I'm not. No, we're doing Luton first. Stop trying to deflect. Name Luton Town's wins.
Okay, I'll get straight into that.
Okay,
Good.
thank you.
I believe they would scrap it out with Bournemouth and win.
Will they beat Bournemouth? We need a scoreline prediction. Will they beat Bournemouth?
Exactly.
Yes or no?
They will. They will. beat
Will
Bournemouth.
they beat Bournemouth? Yes. You saying yes? So that's one.
Bro,
Okay.
easy, man.
Wait, I just need an answer to the question. I don't need no more waffle. Away to Manchester City, did they win? Away to Manchester City, did they win?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay, cool. Right. Next one. Home to Brentford, did they win?
Yeah. Yeah.
Away to Wolves, did they win?
No.
Home to Everton, did they win?
I think to be a draw.
Okay. Away to West Ham, did they win?
Bro, to scrap. Yeah, I think they will beat.
So they'll beat West. So they'll beat West Ham. Okay, so they'll beat
I
West
think
Ham.
they will
So that's
beat
not.
West Ham.
Fulham at home, will they win?
They would win that one.
So
Easy.
you've got them winning. So you've got them winning 4 of their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No,
6,
not
7.
Wolves
You have
draw.
them. Oh, now it's a draw. So you have them winning 3. So 3. So Wolves is a draw.
No. Listen.
Listen, what?
Ryan Moore said Wolves draw. Listen, bro. Relax. I ain't fighting you. You're right.
There's no fight. I'm just asking the questions. Do you have them beating Wolves?
Draw, and I said Wolves is going to win.
Okay, so win. So you have them winning 4 of. You have Luton Town winning 4 of their last 7.
Yeah,
they've won in 4 of their last 7. And how much of the 31 games have they won this season? So they've won 5 in 31, and you think they're gonna win 4 in 37? I mean, 4
extra
in
motivation relegation. Scrap.
Okay,
extra motivation relegation.
You heard it here first, people. Tony just stated that. So Luton are gonna win 4 of their last 7 Premier League games after winning 5 of their first 31. Okay, we gonna find out. We will be there. But all this to say, Luton are still a championship level side. That's why they're battling relegation. But we move.
No problem.
Where was we at? Let me get to the super chat as well, because we need to do indeed close out. Big up to DJ Crane. Says Flawless, after today, if United win the FA Cup, will your chest be out after disrespecting it, calling it a non-important trophy? So then the winner is non-important. No, and this is why I cut off Tony. You see the super chat? Big up to you, DJ Crane. You see why I cut off Tony when he be talking? You see why I cut off Tony when he be talking? Because people pick up the things he says and thinks I said them. Nowhere on this stream, nowhere anywhere in the on Sarcasm City TV, nowhere on the content creator space, nowhere on any of my social medias have I ever said the FA Cup is a non-important trophy. But Tony knows what he's doing when he says that. So when Tony's like, why'd you keep cutting me off? Say what I said, and if you are unsure, ask me again.
No, you
let
said
me land.
It's not a major trophy. Maybe he heard,
No, he heard you say important.
But again,
he heard you
also consider major.
No. He heard you say it. That's why I cut you off, because he heard you say it, Tony. Nobody else said that. Veda didn't say it. I didn't say it. Nobody in the chat said
it. So he said it's not a major trophy.
Just to clarify to everybody in the chat. So just to clarify to everybody in the chat, nowhere did I say it was a non-important trophy. Them words never left my mouth.
Good.
I said it wasn't a
major trophy.
And Tony knows what he's doing by throwing the word important in there, because then it mixes up the argument, and then you get super chats like this. Big up to DJ Crane. Appreciate the super chat. But the reason why I'm getting asked this foolishness, and it's not a foolish question, but it's Tony's fault because he's foolish, not you, DJ Crane. No disrespect. It's because of Tony. So just to clarify, when people are like, oh, why do you cut Tony off? This is Exhibit A. Because I'm now answering questions on stuff I've never said. Is the FA Cup an important trophy? Yes. Is it a major trophy? No. There's a difference. Major and important. Difference. FA Cup is second tier to me. It's the one I look at. It's a lovely side dish. Ask me the same question on Lee's channel, and I'll say the same thing over there. I've said the same thing before. What we talking about? I tell Lee Gunner fuck off on outros. So I'm not gonna tell him FA Cup's not a major trophy. No, I don't look to it. Big up Lee Gunner, that's my guy as well. Shout out Northside, even though he's a prick. Big up Saeed. What are we talking about here? So ask me the same question. You can leak to DJ Crane. You can ask me on Sarcasm City TV, Lee Gunner TV, Ransom Bants, Troops TV, The Terrace whenever I'm back on there, Chic TV, Tony Claude Gunner, CMO Sports, the Sarcasm City TV playback, Sarcasm City TV gaming, Sarcasm City TV Twitch, Casually FC, Staffy TV, Ivorian United Ivorians channel, Unleash Sports, MGK TV, etc. The list goes on. Ask me anywhere. You can ask me in person if you see me. You can ask me on my Twitter. You can ask me on my Instagram. You can ask me on my WhatsApp if you have my number. You can ask me on my Facebook. You can ask me on my MySpace if it's still up. Ask me on my Spotify, the iTunes, the SoundCloud. I will say the exact same thing. Just to clarify, wherever you see me, is the FA Cup a major trophy? No. You know what's crazy? Me and Troops have had the debate, and Troops agrees with Tony. He calls it a major trophy. I say it's not. I can't remember what show it was. But yeah, we had this debate on the Back Again podcast where Troops was talking about the FA Cup being a major trophy. And I said, no, it's not. Is it important? Yes. So if we won it, would I be happy? Yes. Same way if we won the Carabao Cup, I'm happy. Yes. But we won a FA Cup, and I don't class Van Gaal as a legend. None of those players went from normal status to legendary status in my mind. You know what's crazy? I don't even remember the team. I don't even remember who was in the team apart from Rooney. Because Rooney's already a legend before that. I think Lingard was in it. That goes to show how much I don't value it in regards to major. I can tell you the Champions League sides. I can tell you the Premier League sides and people who played their major role. So just to clarify that. I'm glad to clear that up. And again, that's why I cut off Tony, because of stuff like this. So you lot make sure you subscribe to Tony Claude Gunner TV.
Flawless.
Hear me.
Big ups, please, guys. Help, yes. Subscribe to the channel, yeah. Get me out of where I am right now, and just help me out down there. Yeah, come check me out. See, Flawless, you've totally run away from this Everton stuff, man. Tell me how many.
All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go. We can go. You can do it. Go on. I'm not you. I'm not you. I answer the question straight up. I'm not. No. I'm saying I am not. No. I'm saying I'm not you in regards to. I'll answer the question straight up. So go on, hit me. Go on. I don't judge or run or dodge. No questions. Go on, Flo,
okay.
yours.
Everton plays Burnley first.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Win.
Okay.
Yeah.
They play Chelsea away. Is that a win?
Bad. Draw.
Okay. Mm-hmm. They play Nottingham Forest at home at Goodison Park.
That's another team around them win.
Against Nottingham Forest, who is also in a relegation squad.
Yeah, at home. I fancy them at home, yes. Yes.
It's 50-50 to me. Everton, Liverpool.
Draw.
Everton, Brentford.
Draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luton, Everton.
Draw.
At Luton's home. Away from Everton's home.
I actually scratched that. Luton win. Okay.
Luton. Everton, Sheffield United.
Sheffield United are awful. They'll beat them. They'll be relegated.
Their last game.
They'll lose away. They'll lose away.
Arsenal.
Yeah, they'll lose. Lost.
They'll lose away.
And let me change it. I think they lose to Chelsea.
They lose to Chelsea.
Yeah,
that's why I'm telling you, bar to bar, it's not really the same. So,
but but the thing is, if those results come up, they'll be ahead. If you match your results from Luton and mine from Everton, Everton is still above Luton.
That's what I'm saying. Now, look, against Chelsea, lose. Against Nottingham Forest, I think they will draw that game. I don't think they will win. Against Liverpool, that's a loss. Against Arsenal, that's a loss. Automatically 3 losses. Against Luton, I think they would lose at Luton's home. That's 4 losses. Against Brentford, I don't fancy them. It might be a draw.
Okay. Did they beat Burnley and Sheffield United?
Yeah, that's 6 points.
Okay, so if they win those 2 games, off of your metrics, if we tally it up in terms of points, Luton would not be above them. Even if they get those 2, if they get the 2 wins that you've said, they won't be above them. Luton haven't actually. Nah, you said 4. You said 4. Oh yeah, you had them winning 4 games. Did you right? Yeah. You right? I'm wrong. You right? But carry on.
Yeah. And see, you know what? Yeah, this is why I respect Flawless. Yeah, you know, he just said he's wrong,
well,
bro. When does someone ever get to get Flawless said that he's wrong?
I underestimated your delusion. That's what it is. That's on me. That's my fault. Yeah. Underestimated your delusion. That's what it is. I forgot.
Exactly, man. So
I forgot because you have a team winning 4 of their last 7 who've won 5 and 31. But of course, that's you. To me, that's crazy.
Because I feel they're more tougher in games. Everton they're very the way they break down and capitulate. Yeah, they've not won any. They've not won any game in 11 games.
Facts.
It's that bad.
Yeah,
so I don't know. I don't know where they will get this one.
And they're still 4 points above Luton. So how bad are Luton? If you're not ahead of a team who haven't won in 11 games, how bad are Luton Town?
No, Luton
Answer me that. Right then.
Luton are bad, but they're battlers. I see them battling.
I see Everton battling too.
Yeah, they will battle, but I don't think they will beat Arsenal. Yeah, they will battle.
I don't think they'll beat Arsenal.
I don't think they'll beat Nottingham Forest on a good
Brentford
day.
are horrific. Forest are horrific away from home. Brentford are horrific away from home. What are we talking about? These teams are terrible away from home. You can do your Googles, pull up their away form table.
No, I get. And
but
you
don't even necessarily need to win, just don't lose. You don't even necessarily need to win. Don't lose.
Yeah, exactly. Don't lose, yeah, exactly. But again, it's 50-50 when it comes to that kind of a game. With Everton, Nottingham Forest, I think Nottingham Forest have enough quality to go bat-to-bat with them. They will lose against Chelsea or draw against Chelsea. Any of those two, I don't see them beating Chelsea. I don't see them beating Liverpool. At least 3-4 losses here for them, and at least 2-3 draws. So I don't see Everton. It's gonna be a tight one, man. It's gonna be a tight one.
It's gonna be close. Don't get mistaken. It's gonna be close. But all this stemmed from was Tony trying to. And people, for those that don't know why we're discussing Everton versus Luton, because Tony's trying to hype up Luton because Arsenal just beat them. That's all. Because I said they're a championship level side, and Tony said they're not. Just to clarify, that's where it stemmed from. Am I lying,
bro?
Am I lying?
I just said that they're a tough team to beat.
Cool.
That's what I said. That they're a tough team, but you put words in my mouth, and I'm not arguing. I accept it. But if it's me that's putting words in your mouth, you don't take it. I take all this. I take all these things, but you can take it.
Okay, cool. That's where it stems from. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, the reason why you take that is because that's where it stems from. That's where the debate rivals, because you're trying to hype them up. No one said they're not tough to beat. I said they're a championship side, and you said they're not. And now you predicted them to win 4 out of their last 7. When they've won 5 out of 31. Make that make sense, people. Why is that math not mathing? They've won 5 games in 31 matches, and Tony said Luton are going to win 4 in 7. I bet.
Hey, yo.
I bet.
It's a relegation scrap, man. Anything can happen, man.
Bet.
And that's why the Liverpool 12th man, shout out to Liverpool 12th man. That's a great guy down there. I've done a couple of shows with him. That's a great guy. It says Luton fight and will surprise some teams. Exactly.
And Everton haven't scored since December. They scored yesterday when they drew 1-1 versus Newcastle.
Oh my God, that's our own 16/10, man. They should put that.
Hey, you know what?
By the way, can I just say the 2 girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
I big up the panel. As for
man, that shit gets me all the time, man.
Facts. Hilarious stuff. Hilarious settings. Before we close out, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. You lot play Brighton away. Prediction, Tony. For the late kickoff on Saturday, 5:30 p.m. UK time.
See, yeah, we hyped up Brighton in the opposite fixture the last time they came down to our home, and we beat them up. I think it will still be the same fate for Brighton, man. I felt they expended lots of energy in that game against Liverpool. Nothing came out of it. Arsenal will go to Brighton. They know what to do. We'll bring in the big boys. 3-1. 3-1. And I'm not sure about the fitness of Mitoma. I think he's still injured. So if Mitoma isn't there, I'm not really scared about Brighton. I know how to handle them.
All right,
3-1.
3-1. Confident.
3-1.
Arsenal still winning the league?
With lots of caution, yes. The stars are still aligned.
With lots of what? Sorry, what did you say?
Oh my God!
I missed what you said. No. I didn't hear what you said.
Why am I wicked?
I just didn't catch what you said. With lots of what?
With lots of caution. Arsenal.
Oh, caution. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
I just didn't catch what you said. That's not. So the stars are still aligned.
The stars are still aligned.
Okay.
Come May. Arsenal will still win the title. And again, why I'm saying this is because I will send, my little boys, Manchester United, to do a job on Liverpool on Saturday. How about that, guys?
Sell us on that, because I want to be. Now this is where I want to hear your delusion. Sell me on why United get a result.
But again, this is not delusion. This is real talk. We've seen the proof and the pudding.
Tell me with the real talk.
Liverpool couldn't beat Manchester United at Old Trafford in the FA Cup. That's enough proof in the pudding for you to really understand.
You're
Even
taking
when
it from
there was
that, okay.
something, even when there was something at stake down there, it's the FA Cup. What are we talking about? That was to be a great send forth for the manager who's leaving at the end of the season. That was meant to be the title to kind of like give Klopp his but you guys truncated that. So I was happy with that. Yeah. I was happy with that.
Tell me on this. Hey,
And
keep talking, family. I like this.
And you know what? Yeah, it's at Old Trafford. How about that? Even the Arsenal, yeah. Even when we had our legendary teams, even when we're on top form or whatever, one time or the other within this last 10, 15 seasons or whatever, whenever we go down there to Old Trafford, we get absolutely battered by by Manchester United. Not to forget the 8-2 battering that we got from Old Trafford. I hear you, but again, Liverpool could also see red when they go down there, man.
Hey, just want to clarify. Big up to my guy Northside. That's what I done. When he comes to talking about me and United, don't pay any attention to what he says. But big on my guy Northside. That's my G. Nothing but love for him. But why am I cheeky, DJ Craig? What did I say that was so crazy? That's what I want to know.
What did you say to Northside, man?
Nah, Northside keep trying to get me to to be like, oh, the stars are aligning for United and Project Ineos and all this rubbish. And I'm like, what about Arsenal? And he's like, nah. You said no, we ain't doing anything. He don't believe like you believe. Champions League.
No. See, but again, I really do understand Northside. Yeah, Northside. I've had shows with him. I go to his channel once in a while. He's a good guy. But
Northside, that's my done.
Yeah, the thing there with Northside is that he's a little bit, very, I would say, overtly cautious. And that's due to the PTSD. I can't blame any Arsenal fan. About this, years after years, no no Champions League. So I don't understand where it's coming from. So he has the right to say that.
He has the right to. You don't believe in the team? Yeah, you don't believe in it. He's not like him. He's not drunk.
He has the right to. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, Northside has the right to. But again, me personally, I choose that this season will be a different season for us.
Look up in the sky, man. The stars are aligning.
Yeah, the stars are aligning. I still think that we would still get out with a major trophy this season.
And to Liverpool 12 man, who says last win, it's been December and they have a minus. So yeah, so I agree. Everton haven't been good. Their last win was December, so they've not won in the year 2024. They have a minus 13 goal difference, and Luton are still behind them by 4 points with a game played more.
Oh my days. Liverpool 12th man. Just give it up.
You know what?
No one wins. No one wins.
I respect it because he wants Everton to go down because he's a Liverpool. But guess what? They're not going anywhere. Everton is staying in the Premier League, my friend. Pride of Merseyside. Let's go. And you lot going to win the same amount this season. Now you lot won the Carabao Cup. But the point I'm making is Everton is Pride of Merseyside. Mic drop.
Shout out to Chic TV, man. It says mic drop.
Shout out to Chic TV. That's my done. We will be redirecting from here over to the gaming channel as well. Just a part of the bat signal in the sky for the man. That being said, though, I don't think I've got your answer on this, Tony. I know you think you're getting past Bayern Munich. I do agree with you. Who do you think wins the other tie, though? City, Madrid.
Man, that would be a tight one, man. That would be a tight one. But again, bro, it would be a tough one, man. But I still do think that Man City will still edge.
You think City will beat them?
Yet again, yeah, I think so. They will. They will beat them.
Oh,
DJ Crane, thanks, man. DJ Crane, thanks. God bless you, my brother, man. Oh, my days. Thanks, man. DJ Crane, God bless you. Thanks, man.
Really wait, he's always saying, he said by me sending another super chat flawless, no Diddy. Hey yo.
He really likes this show, actually. He stays up. He has told me that personally. He says, hey Tony, man, I like what you're doing with Flawless, man, and he stays awake. He told me that, it's one of his biggest shows to watch, and thanks, Jay Kramer. I really appreciate it.
Now we do.
When my brother Sarcasm TV Flawless reached out to me and said, "Hey Tony, man, do you want to take up this stuff. I said, hey man, you know,
Facts.
you got it.
I was like, he's annoying. He's annoying as shit at times,
up.
but I'm like, he's a quality content creator. Let's get him on.
I'll take it up, you know, and I like it. It's sarcasm TV, you know, so lots of things going on. There's drama, there's jokes, you know. You don't have to be too serious,
Facts.
you know. So you know, I decided, yeah, man, you know, it suits my
You fit over here, man. You in regards to systems like football, you fit the profile of player we need over here. That's why you works over here. That's what it is. It works. You think I didn't have a plan? Like I'm like, oh, you know what? Tony works over. Let me bring Tony over. You fit what we got going on over here. Facts.
Big up
Sheik's right. That's why she's over here. Sheik, one of them. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to the super chat as well. Tony, love for you to be on the show. Would it be the show? It is without you. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm shout out to. I almost forgot. Shout out to TJ. He will be back next week. But shout out TJ Warren. That's my guy. Shout out TJ each and every time.
Shout out TJ, man. Has a holiday, man, and have a blessed one, TJ, man. We love you down here, man.
TJ's there. CJ just busy working. That's all, people. But shout out to TJ each and every time. Yeah, man. It's all a part of the master plan. And big up. And I think I get what you're saying here. Big up DJ Crane, who says here. Yeah. He says here by sending another super chat, flawless. You know, no Diddy, ayo. Big up to you. And I think I know what you mean. So I got you, DJ Crane. You already know.
By the way, can I just say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Right, big up the panel. I told as for and people, if you're not, that's the original. We see the remix.
By the way, can I just say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Right, big up the panel. I told as for
that guy's a legend, bro. That guy's an absolute legend, bro. I like that guy. He's a legend, bro. That guy is dead. It's brilliant. Oh my God. Hard days. All the time. That guy gets you all the time. Oh my God. And the sound was carefully placed. You know what? You still saved that guy, yeah, you know, because everyone was so fucking quiet. Because when people see you laughing, they will say, hey man, Flores, why you do your guy dirty like that? But bro, you saved that dude, man, because you were the only one that actually came out to actually say something, man. You're like, bro, you saved that guy.
People want to blame me.
Oh my God.
Blame me.
Jesus Christ.
It's my fault. People want to blame me. And you know what? Oh, Jesus. And yeah, for those that don't know, Ryan's on the channel on the regular. And if you have siblings, Ryan's like, he's little bro. That's my little bro. That's family. Yeah. I love him to death. He just really super annoying. So that's why I just crash on him at all times. He's in the chat talking rubbish before. And yeah, you are right, Sheik. Any excuse. So guess what? We're going to run it again just because.
By the way, can I just say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Right, big up the panel. I told as for
big up the panel. I told. Oh my God, Flawless is wicked, bro.
Oh my God, yo. I love that clip.
Oh I love that clip. Man. Bro, man. If you keep playing that clip for like 100 years, man, that thing will never grow old, man. I'll be playing
that clip 16 years and 10 months from now, man. I'm gonna keep playing that clip 100%. I'm gonna keep playing the clip. Never ever stop ever in life. I am going to play that clip every day I live stream on here. Every day I am on this earth, I will play that. I will run this clip at his wedding. I am telling you this right now, people. I am running this clip for life. for life.
By the way,
But
can
here
I
we
just
are.
say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them. Right,
I
okay.
big up the panel. I told as for
Bro, I need to go.
all right, yo, let them know where they can find you. Let them know where they can find you, Tony, and all that good stuff.
Hey, see ya, guys. Yeah, of course, man. I'm always just flawless. Yeah, all the time, every week. You know, and
Yes.
of course, man. So see ya, guys. Yeah, come check me out at Tony Clark Gunner TV. You know, subscribe to the channel. Come follow what I do. You know, I'm an Arsenal fan. Definitely, you all know that. You know, just come show me some support. Come show me some love, and you know, at times when I want to get in very serious into Arsenal matters, I get in. When I want to be a clown, I can be a clown. So please, yeah, guys, yeah, come subscribe to my channel and show me some love. Get me over the line, and keep supporting this channel, yeah, guys, yeah. Sarcasm TV. Big ups, flawless, man. Thanks every other time for always showing me love down here. Shout out to Chic TV. I've worked with Chic TV for a couple of times now. He's an absolute real one. Apart from today, where he wanted to rattle me a little bit. But I see you, Chic TV. Big up to you. Big up to Warrior. Warriors are another real one. AJ, that is another real one. Big ups to DJ Crane, everyone who came from my channel. Eli too, another real one in the channel too. Shout out Latimus also, who is down here too. He's always on the show too. So, I respect Latimus still. Liverpool 12th man, big ups to you, man. All these guys in the charts, yeah. And Nedu, who I met today, big ups to you, my brother, man. Kind FC, thanks for joining us down here. And AJ is also my new moderator on my channel too. So big ups to AJ, man. Does a great job, man. That guy works hard. AJ works hard and he's a great guy, good heart, And big up DJ Crane, man. Gets me over the line all the time. Thanks, DJ Crane.
Yeah, man, large up, man. You lot, Tony Clark Gunner TV. Links underneath in the description on this live stream. All the other live streams on the channel, Tony's channel is in the description. It's also on the featured channel page as well. So go subscribe. You can find his socials through mine as well, doing great work over there. And just to clarify, people that have to, me and Tony are cool. There's no issues. There's no beef. You'll see him here next week and the week after and the week after and so forth. We normally do this show Thursdays, but it will change in regards to obviously Champions League. So like next week, it will be, I'll tell you now, actually. Champions League, it will be...
Big ups, Rhino MGTV. Big ups, Rhino. Big ups.
Shout out Rhino every single time. And big up to DJ Crane says, yeah, bro, I told Flawless a while ago, Sarcasm City is the city that never sleeps. NYC ain't got nothing on Sarcasm City. We out here and we are redirected straight over to the gaming channel. Before I close out, don't forget we are available on all audio platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to podcasts, type in Sarcasm City TV and this show and all the other shows will pop up. And to Warrior J is asking in regards to Champions League, PSG Barca, that's what I'm doing both of those match day weeks. As for Bayern Munich, Arsenal and Real Madrid City, I'm going to start with Arsenal Bayern, where it depends how it's going. So if Arsenal start winning, I'm going to switch to City, Real Madrid. If City are beating Real Madrid, I'm going to switch to Arsenal Bayern. So basically, whichever the English teams is losing or drawing. But if they both start winning, I'll probably just check out. But Arsenal will beat Bayern anyway, but I'm hoping they don't. And I think City will get knocked out by Madrid, actually. But I'm going to stick Arsenal Bayern. I need to be locked in so Tony can't come here with his waffle. And I don't know if he's waffling or not, or if he's lying on certain things. But I hope you lot have enjoyed the show. Like I said, we're going straight over to the gaming channel. Tony, big up. Salute to the chat. Oh, yeah. Today, what have we got coming up? Thursday. What have we got coming up? Oh, yeah, of course. How can I forget? See, that's how much I don't care. Chelsea, Manchester United. That watch along will be here on the channel. Can't wait. And then following that, the Manchester United Chelsea Spurs show. So myself, Surfer, and Jez will be on here for that, unfortunately. But yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. This has been special edition. It's been the Manchester United Arsenal Manchester City show. Shout out there as well. Man Them United podcast. Going to talk from the Arsenal podcast. Man Them City podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up. And thank you very much for tuning in.